Hello, everyone. That was a terrible hello. Maybe I should try again. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? Welcome back to another Saturday. Another nice, chill Saturday where absolutely nothing can go wrong. Literally, we play a game where literally nothing can go wrong until we decide for it to go wrong. That's kind of the point of this game, which is kind of nifty when you think about it. It's quite a relaxing game when you sort of think about it. Oh, Dutch, you're not joining today, but you did just play some Goose. Oh, hang on, let me. That means I got to take you off the title. I feel terrible, but that means I got to take you off because that'd be a lie. Oh my gosh, there you go, Dutch. You do whatever it is you have to do, mate. Your day is your own, unless it's not your own. And you have to do things for other people, in which case your day is your own for as much as you can make it. Um, you will be missed in game. Whether you'll be missed in chat, I don't know yet. You haven't told me if you're gonna have to lurk or not. Think about this, or no. There's no reason to. There's no reason to think about that because that is there's nothing to think about really. Chilling with the BFF, playing video games all day. Oh, what you playing? What you playing? Beans! We love beans here. Press E to wake up. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I turn that music up a little bit too. We are inside the wall. That happens. Don't worry, it happens. We just wait. There we go. And we're free. And we're free. Excellent. Beans, Gromit. Beans. There are no beans, actually. This is the second week in a row I didn't plant any crops. Mostly because, look, I think our adventure is coming to an end sooner rather than later. And wait, we did plant beans. I'm a fool. Oh my gosh, we did plant beans. Wait, hang on. There are beans there, and then when I get closer, there are no... Hang on. Oh, there are the... Wait. What? Hang on. Where did the beans go? What heck? I mean, they're tiny beans. They're teeny tiny beans. And the deer are just frolicking in the beans. Is this not like an idyllic... Oh, my bad. I think they finally saw... Oh, that one kissed me. I think Noctia might get jealous. You've been playing Mario Kart 8 and Pokemon Scarlet Violet? Ooh, nice. I've been... I finally got a copy of a game I've wanted to play for a long time called Disciples Liberation. I played the previous game in the franchise called Disciples... it was Disciples 3 something or other, and I've been I've been enjoying Liberation quite a lot. That's like your favorite type of game, Donk. Liberation is like the second game of its type that I've ever played. Like I didn't know it was a game type I liked until I started playing it, because it's like, it's hard to explain. It's like a strategy RPG, but it focuses on like strategy on a smaller scale, thankfully, but you still get the RPG elements. Yeah, Heroes of Might and Magic. See, I've always wanted to try Heroes of Might and Magic, but I need to I feel like that might, I don't know. Have they released a recent Heroes of Might and Magic? Or not? The beans are them. They are terrible. You don't want the recent ones that... Oh my gosh. Dutch. Are these the presents? Have you... Have you taxiderm? We better see what Orb thinks of this. Hold on. We better see what Orb thinks of this. Hold on. I need to also, chat. I'm being teased because. Okay, hold on. I got a whole story here about being teased by my D&D friends. We'll get to it in a second. Okay, we're gonna hear an Orb in a second. Orb. There's an Orb. Bro. Does that mean if we were Pokemon, you would just say Orb and I would just say Fro and everyone would hate us?
No. It'll be your full name. Like, I'll be Wettest Orb, Wettest Orb, Orb, Wettest Orb. Your name would be so long.
Yeah, but actually mine's pretty good because I've got like 3 different variations. I could make an entire language out of my name.
Aussie.
I can use Dev. I can use Fro. I can go Dev Fro. I can go Aussie Dev. I can go Aussie Fro. Like, there's so many ways. I could be like the next Pikachu. I could be.
You could. I hate that. You cannot be a mascot.
I hate that. Chat.
You cannot be a mascot.
Get on that. What do you mean I cannot be a mascot? Am I not the mascot of my own damn channel?
No. You put full on like, come on. The orange bastard always wins. You're like the next one.
Oh my gosh. Well,
you're like Vegeta. You're like Sasuke. You're like Bulbasaur.
Are you telling me I am the Vegeta
and I am
to
the
Noctia?
Goku?
Oh,
I am the Goku on
you're
your
the
channel.
Goku. Wait, does that make Noctia Bulma? Because I mean
Yes.
that kind of makes sense.
Yes.
She's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Noctia, 40 months with Prime.
That's a heck of a long time.
That's a long time. That's a long time. Holy heck. That's a long time. That's a commitment. I mean, if there wasn't ever a commitment between myself and Noctia, that's a commitment. I think that's one of the biggest commitments that Noctia has ever made to me, which is the 40 months of Prime.
Yeah, don't even worry about that ring.
Yeah, the marriage means nothing. It's just the no, okay.
And living with you is just a necessity at this point.
And actually being together for like 10 years, yeah.
You know what? I would be so interested to see Noctia describe what it's like to live with
painful.
you.
She'll say painful.
In 5 words. Not just 1, in 5.
Incredibly draining and... Wait, does "and" count?
Well, it's a word.
Incredibly
so, yeah.
draining and mildly painful. 5 words. I got it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, for those of you who are confused, Noctia did resub with Prime yesterday at 39 months, and then it ticked over today to month 40. So she resubbed again with the 40th month with Prime. So yes. Oh, wait.
I got someone on my channel saying, are you saying that marriage is draining? No, just Aussie Defro just got a voice in my ears. That is Aussie Defro, and essentially being married to him is draining.
You're saying marriage is draining. Yeah, no. No. Marriage is not draining.
No.
Living with me is draining. There's a fine difference.
So you're saying being married to you isn't draining?
No, living with me is, the living with me. Being married to me is great. I mean, like, I bought Noctia pastries today. Oh my gosh.
There goes your ego again, eh?
Donk. There goes my ego again. I just need to say, Donkin Dice, that did work. That did work. Thank you very much, my friend. It is much to my... I mean, yeah, it's installing. It's installing. So thank you, Donk. It's working.
Oh, did you get a gift of a game?
I literally just mentioned I've been playing a new game recently off camera that I wanted to play for ages, and I've been waiting for it to go on sale. And it was like the exact type of game that Donk loves. And it's not an MMO, so it's actually
wow.
Yeah. So, and they just so happen to have an old copy from a Humble Bundle of one of their favorites in the genre, Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Wait, was it 3? Hang on.
I don't mind the look of that game. I've
It's interesting.
seen tidbits of it.
Mm.
Haven't investigated it,
Mm.
but it looks interesting. So no marriage, but living with you is draining.
Yeah.
How's your girlfriend? So they are married. They are married.
Yeah, that is what my wife would say. I know I'm putting words in Noctia's mouth, but she sent me the Aussie sip emote, to which I can then reply with an Aussie sip IRL. You see, look, see, you got the emote in chat, and then you got the same mug, different color straw, but same mug.
But essentially, Aussie Defro's wife is a ditto.
Oh shit, I don't
Very
have enough.
rare, very hard to see. Incredibly awesome.
I don't have a knife. I don't have a knife. I need a play knife so I can so I can do that emote. Okay, I need to pick up all these stuffed animals Dutch left on my doorstep.
No,
Okay.
they stay there.
Oh, okay, fine. All right, they stay there.
And they're not stuffed animals. Well, technically, I guess they are.
They are
Well,
stuffed animals.
I mean, the first thing I thought was like toys, mate. As soon as I thought about it. Like-
I do like.
But look, this one's cheating
This one's cheating.
because it's the leopard.
It's a jaguar.
I don't know. What is it?
It's
Is it a jaguar?
It's a jaguar. Hover over it.
Stuffed jaguar.
Stuffed
okay.
jaguar. It's okay.
Wow.
I would-
It
I would-
doesn't look like a jaguar.
I would have called it a leopard as well. A bird just landed on it. Oh dear. Oh dear. How many days until the media hits pizza? The media will
just find
hit
it.
whenever I say the media will hit, because I am the lord of all time, space, and meteors in this world. And by lord of time and space and meteors, I mean I asked Donk very nicely if they could drop the meteor when I request that they drop the meteor.
She must be so patient, lol.
Not-
Yeah.
Oh dear. Look, I don't want to say anything that's going to get me into trouble. But Noctia does amazingly with dealing with my quirks, and that's it. I mean, if we just want to get into sort of general advice territory, which I can only really give on a few topics, it's when it comes to relationships and marriage and all that sort of jazz, it is all about, accepting that nothing is perfect, no one is perfect, and
That's
that
correct.
you love that person, quirks and all. And
But
It's-
now that you're saying that you've got quirks, I'm interested to know what you think are your quirks.
well, and this rolls really nicely into why I was being bullied earlier in Discord, in the D&D Discord, because I took a photo, right, chat, because Orb's wearing a Pokemon shirt. You are still wearing the Pokemon shirt, right?
For sure. You can see more of my shirt than you can see your shirt.
Yeah, because I zoom in on my lovely face. Okay?
No one cares what's your face. They
My
wanna see
face
what
is my
shirt-
best asset, all right? I gotta do
Your
something.
fro is your best asset.
Yeah, and it's part of my face. Look, Orb took a photo of him and his wife, and it was a really cute photo. And
No.
Orb was wearing his Pokemon shirt, and I was like, I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt too, and I am. I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt technically, and I took a photo of me, right? As a mirror selfie to show the shirt. But in the background, on the ground, you can see a pair of jean shorts, because I recently got changed and there's a pair of jean shorts on the ground. Now, besides the fact that I turn and they're still on the ground over there, but look, there's a pair of jean shorts, and now everyone in the D&D Discord, and by everyone I mean Orb and Josie, they're teasing me because I have jean shorts, and I'm like,
And Josie, Mountain Josie here, literally comes back and replies and goes, "The 90s wants their pants back."
I grew up in the 90s.
I laughed so hard. Mrs. Orb was looking over my shoulder, and she laughed even harder. And she was like, "Fro is showing his age. Fro is showing his age."
I grew up in the 90s, so So not only do I have jean shorts, but I don't have any money. But I mean, that's that's a different discussion. So
Not Josie goes. Growing up in the 90s doesn't mean you stay there forever. Which, you know what, Josie, you have a true point there. But I do have to say there were some things in the 90s that I just go, nah, I love that shit. I love that shit. Like,
okay, name one.
name one.
Name one.
Let's see. If I was to name one, the little tech decks.
Oh, Tech Decks. Did you know they're still around?
I did when my son goes, Dad, look, I want to get a tech deck. I'm like,
Oh
what?
yeah.
What?
We love
So,
that.
Tech decks, Pokemon, obviously.
Pokemon has just continued. I wouldn't say Pokemon cards have come back. They were a 90s thing and then they've come back definitely. But I wouldn't say Pokemon has gone as a concept has gone away. I think Pokemon's just been a constant thing.
Look, there's a song I absolutely love by Josh Sutton. I can't quite remember his.
No, fair enough. I'm terrible. With names.
But it's called 90s Kid,
Mm.
and it goes through all the things back in the 90s.
Mm.
Things like
I just killed a bean.
You just killed a bean.
I just killed a bean, but that's okay.
Things like you know, the little discs that had little things. Oh, crap. But anyway, it
The
goes on
little-
to like friendship bands and all the food we ate back then, and you know, all the TV show. I don't know. You've got to listen to it. I would highly recommend. It's on Spotify. It's called 90s Kid, and essentially it calls out to every Australian kid,
Yeah.
especially with the red and yellow buggy.
red
and yellow- you remember the red and yellow buggy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got a few answers in chat over here. Dances Balverain says the Spice Girls, which I reply with hell yeah, Balvs. Definitely the Spice Girls were absolutely a huge part of the 90s. I know I've said it before, but you know, just in case someone across the other chat doesn't, I love the Spice Girls. In fact, my parents have a newspaper clipping of me when I was in year 3. Year 3, I'm gonna say, where we wrote letters to Santa, and my letter was, "Dear Santa, could you please get me a copy of the latest Spice Girls CD? Thanks, Darcy." That was it. That was the whole letter.
Did you get it?
It was in the paper. Oh, did I get the Spice? No, I did not. I did not actually.
Wow,
I
that's
think-
the smallest thing you could
I
have gotten.
didn't. I don't recall getting a Spice Girls. I had a Spice Girls cassette, but I don't recall getting a Spice Girls
cassette,
CD.
yeah.
But I think I had the cassette before because I was listening to them. I did have. Didn't they do a movie? I think I had their movie
I think
on
so.
VHS as well.
Dwarf quickly goes, Josie rolled a D20 on dealing emotional damage. It was crit.
What are you talking about? I'm not emotionally damaged by knowing that.
By
I
your jean
live in-
shorts?
By my jorts? Yeah. I look. I know Noctia's kind of listening. I rock the jean shorts, right, Noctia?
Not just not gonna reply to that.
Look, it's just one of those funny moments where I ask for backup and she sends a don't ask me picture or something. Another answer from Donk, which you actually see a lot on TikTok these days, if you get into the algorithm. But the make your own gummy candy sets.
Ah, yeah.
There were a whole bunch of those.
That was
a big thing.
popular.
I never had one. I actually didn't have a lot of. It's weird. I actually didn't have a lot of like the popular toys growing up. But I didn't go without, if that makes sense.
Didn't go out.
No. But I didn't have like the super popular stuff. What else? 90s. I mean, well. You love the movie. You quoted a lot. I haven't watched the movie in ages. You know what, Balves? We should watch the Spice Girls movie in Discord at some point. That would be fun. Oh, Denny, hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Can I make pizzas yet? I need advanced.
You know
baking.
one thing I was never really into, but my cousins were
Mm.
Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies. We've talked about Beanie Babies on the on Eco before. I think how they became like one of the first truly inflated like products that were like the theoretical demand for it was insanely higher than the actual demand for the Beanie Babies. How there was that one that everyone wanted. Actually, this reminds me of a really good story I listened to, a podcast. There's a really good podcast out there if anyone knows it. It's called Darknet Diaries. And normally, I mean, a lot of them are, it's about stories from the dark web, and it doesn't necessarily mean crime. Most of the time it's crime, but like, and most of the time it's e-crime as well. But sometimes it gets a bit darker, sometimes it's a bit lighter. And one of the more lighter ones was this guy. I mean, it started lighter, but then it got quite dark. But I'm gonna make some huckleberry pies. Why the frick not? Let's make 16 of these. Okay, maybe not making 20 of them. Let's go. And he essentially, he grew up, you know, a little had financial hardships growing up. So in order to provide for the family, his parents, they turned to a bit of dastardliness, you know, and they had to do what they had to do. Make some fish and chips again. And he learned from that, and then by learning from that, he started to dabble in his own crime, and it was all like online crime because the internet was just becoming a thing when this guy was growing up. So what he ended up doing was one of the earliest like e-crimes he did was eBay scams. Have I made mochi yet? I've not made mochi yet. Let's make some mochi. I can only make one mochi. I need cornmeal. Okay. So this e-crime that he started doing is it was at the start of the Beanie Baby craze. So what he did was he got generic from overseas generic Beanie Babies, that as in like ones that looked similar, painted them, and because in the 90s, the camera quality of photos that were on eBay was terrible.
That's right.
So you had to rely on some of these grainy like photos from like really bad cameras and whatnot. And he so what he did is he sent, and this was at a time where you could literally just, this is at the start of eBay, so you could just get the money and then yeet the account, and no one could trace it, really. This is at the very start of eBay, or close enough to the start. So, and he would just turf the email, and essentially he said, in that day and age, the police didn't chase e-crime, and no one, like, essentially, if you just waited it out, the person who sent you the money would probably go, look, it's only like $30.
Yep.
I don't care too much about $30, so they'll just stop emailing him. And then he just progressively went to a higher priced Beanie Baby, and went higher and higher and higher until he started selling those really ridiculous ones. And yeah, he literally just made a ridiculous amount of money selling fake Beanie Babies. Because he like sent like an elephant when it was meant to be a bear or something like that. I don't know. He did something crazy. But yeah, and that's how he started on this life of crime. I mean, he went on to do insurance fraud and all sorts of stuff. But but
he did worse things.
Oh yeah, he did much worse things. But like, it was just crazy how like the Wild West of the internet, and like that's how desperate people were for Beanie Babies. They would look at a grainy photo of a Beanie Baby that wasn't the right one, but they would go, you know what? It looks close enough, and it's $100 cheaper than what it actually is because that one rare one had a ridiculous price. So they would buy it, and yeah, he would just get away with it. It was crazy.
Get away with it. And you know what? I was just remembering what those little metal discs were. Pogs.
Oh, Tarzos.
Pogs.
Dude, can you see my camera? Dude, okay, hang on. I'm going to just chatting for a second. All right, hang on. You got to see this. Hang on. I got to take off my headphones for a second. Okay, chat. You want 90s? you're gonna get some fucking 90s. This is the official Tazo Collector's Album.
What? You got a collector's album?
It's not full. It's not full at all. Like this was what we got. Now, I legitimately have no memory on how I obtained this. But I've had this for as long as I can remember. So I'm assuming either Dad put it together when I was young, or my brother and I don't know. We've had this for as long as I can remember. But it has the old Looney Tunes, Simpsons, Space Jam, Tazos.
That's pretty cool. The old Space Jam
ones. It is. And then we've got the Slammers as well, so you can actually play the Tazo game. Hang on. Like this, I'm just trying to find there's some weird ones from like Crumpets. Like there was a Crumpet brand that did Tazos. Tazos were literally everywhere.
Yep.
God. Yeah, so so I'm just looking through it now. Yeah, we got them from Buttercup, like the brand Buttercup. It was from Lay's chips. Yeah, because of Frito-Lay. Then there was some Space Jam special edition ones. They were like scenes from the movie. Oh, yeah. These, I think, like, Tazo's fucking, there you go.
Yeah, trucks definitely can't swim.
But yeah, that's my. There you go. You wanted Tazo's orb? I got you Tazo's.
Yeah,
right.
You know what? I'm gonna write down on this ideas piece of paper that I write on when I
Wetastorb Tazo's? Oh no.
Hey, that'd be fucking awesome.
Just call them marbles.
What would chat think? And I've got it as an idea. If we put a goal out there, what would you guys think if Aussie Defra and I did a 90s stream where we will play some really old school 90s games, dress up like we're from the 90s?
Did I tweet?
And
I did. Good.
maybe even watch some very old school 90s TV shows or promos or something like that.
Famous 90s. Look, I'm just googling famous 90s video games. Okay. Oh no, you're not making me play Super Mario 64 on stream again. No,
Yeah.
no. Look, okay.
Not saying that particular one, but what do we got?
We got Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, 1996.
Yeah. We've got Sonic the Hedgehog, Doom, Half-Life.
Yeah. OG Crash Bandicoot, OG Diablo.
OG Crash, yeah.
Oh, there's some good ones here. Fallout 2.
So anyone, because I've got a couple of people, what game? So, things that you'll be looking at is
Age of
Super
Empires.
Nintendo. Oh,
Age of Empires 2. 1999. It just sneaks in.
Just sneaks in. You got the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation 1 is technically 90s. At least 6th generation. What is that? Dreamcast.
Oh my gosh.
And the Nintendo 64 and the Sega. So they're all 90 video consoles.
Donkin Dice just gave me a 90s game. Wait, Heroes of Might and Magic 3 came out in the 90s. There you go. I've already got one.
I thought it was 2000.
Command and Conquer, apparently. Donkey Kong Country. Yep. Wait,
right,
you want SNES? Hold on.
Hang on. I'm looking at the 18 best 90s video games ranked now. GoldenEye,
SNES?
1997.
I got a mini SNES. Does that count?
Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, the original came out in the 90s. Okay, there you go. That's close enough, surely. Star Fox. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Total in Time. I feel like I would like to keep my rage in check, please.
Yeah, especially if we were to do a 90s themed night.
Earthworm Jim. Oh, no. Oh, the third was 99. There you go. Excellent.
Half-Life
hang on. What? Okay, I'm just thinking. What game? 90s. What game did I? I was 8. What was I playing a lot? What was
Final
I
Fantasy.
playing a lot? No, see, I didn't play. Like my parents didn't like get what I would call quote unquote adult games like Final Fantasy, Diablo. Like I didn't get those games myself growing up until I was like
Until a
late
lot
teens.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Guardian 2?
I think what we'd have a lot of, what we played a lot. Okay, Crash Bandicoot 2,
Yep,
Crash Bandicoot 3.
yep.
Those were my 90s games, definitely. Big time. We definitely had I had my Game Boy. So I played a lot of Game Boy, OG Game Boy. Oh,
Yep.
no, I got it. Okay, I know the 2 games I would bring to the table if we were to do a 90s night.
Yep,
Done.
yep.
Easy.
Yep. Let's go.
Because both the first and second game in the series just got re-released onto Switch.
Yeah.
Kirby's Dream Land and Kirby's Dream Land 2 for the original Game Boy.
Yep.
Because two just got ported to the Switch. My favorite Game Boy game of all time, which I own a physical copy of and still play on my Game Boy Color, literally just got ported onto the Switch. I would play through that with you all. That would be be a time. I would love that.
This is some thoughts that I'm having just off the top of my head, chat. So if Aussie Defra and I were set two goals, one for each channel, one for my channel, right? You guys would have to reach said goals. Then we will dress, which are, I don't know what they are yet.
I can wear my jorts.
We can wear
wear
double
anyway.
denim. Wear double denim.
Oh my gosh.
We can get a wig with frosted tips or something.
Excuse
I don't know. But we'll dress like we're from the 90s.
Oh my gosh.
We will play. We'll bring a game each to play on stream, and then I reckon midway past the game, or like we'll do one game, and the midway we'll watch some old 90s commercials on TVs.
Oh my god.
Or on YouTube or something. I don't know. This is spitballing, and then we'll play the second game. Because we wouldn't go on for hours and hours and hours. We probably only have about 3 hours in us.
We could make it an event stream, definitely. We could definitely
Yeah.
make it an event stream and do it a little bit longer.
Yeah, we could maybe push it to 4 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. that's true.
So that would give us like an hour a game. So we could bring two. You know, this is a bit of a spitballing idea, but what does chat think about that? I've got people over here pretty keen on that idea.
I love the idea of forgot the vehicles are over the cliff.
What? Hang on, what?
I forgot they were over the cliff.
Oh yeah, trucks.
Oh no. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that they were like, okay, that's why I'm doing things manually. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I shouldn't laugh like that at the moment. I'm still, yeah. So, I love the idea of themed streams. We'll have to figure it out. There's not enough room in inventory now. What the heck? Yeah. Leave it with us, chat. We'll have a bit of a sneaky think about it. And Tamagotchi.
Oh, yeah, they're 90s.
I know I keep bringing them out any opportunity I get, but I only have my 20th anniversary Digimon. So these aren't from the 90s, but they are anniversary versions of something that was in the 90s. So, oh, speaking of, is Josie still around? Josie.
Josie is in chat, but
no,
not actively talking.
That's
so
okay.
it
No,
could be
that's
there.
fine. That's fine. Josie, if you're listening, I want you to know that I did get my Imperial Dramon Paladin mode on my Vital Bracelet, and he is as beautiful as I wanted. So just, I know Josie was like, oh my god, Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. I got him, so he's all good. I tell you, my coworkers thought I was looking a little bit funny doing some random squats in the middle of my shift, but I got him there. We got that. Spud guns? Oh no. Spud guns were a thing.
Josie says, him a pretty boy.
He's a very pretty boy. That's right.
Alright, Ozzy, I've come with another truck to help.
I don't want the truck. I just forgot they were there.
Alright, off the cliff it goes.
Oh, you coward.
Oh, look, I don't
Follow
wanna walk
through.
back. I
Follow
don't wanna walk
through. Come on. Hmm?
How are you pushing me back?
I'm not doing anything. My hand is not on the keyboard. What are you doing? Oh, I'm pinned. Wait. Oh, I'm free. Thanks, Orb. Oh, I thought you were stuck. Oh. Wait, did you kill this deer? Orb? Orb? Oh my gosh. Oh, what did you do to this poor thing's neck? Orb? Oh my god, stop running over it, please. Now you're just being annoying.
Oh, it's me.
Why is the first Google result for jorts a freaking jeans G-string?
Oh, no.
Excellent, Danny. Excellent. Let the hate flow through you.
Shippo over here has handed you a suitcase full of hand-sized markers.
Oh, the old suitcase with all the markers. Oh my gosh, when a kid rolled up to year one with the Crayola textures that clip together at the top.
Yeah, they were cool kids.
They
were cool kids.
You would spend hours building anything you could out of those textures. Everyone knows what I'm talking about, right? The ones with the caps that like they would clip together.
Yeah, and then you make like little swords and stuff.
Swords and laser guns and oh my gosh.
Oh wait, wrong markers. I meant Dead Space markers.
Wait, what?
What are Dead Space markers?
Dead Space markers?
I don't know those.
Yeah,
ones.
I'm not. If it's a brand, I don't know it.
You know the one thing I remember from the 90s? And I used to sit down, I'd put TV on, you had your 5 channels on TV. And as soon as your mum or dad put on the electric mixer, there was static on the TV.
Oh.
Like, you know, when something powerful was going through the house, like when you threw the microwave on or, you know, the mixer beaters things. The bit of static would turn up. Is that just a country town thing?
I think that's a super country town thing. Not saying like I mean I grew up in town, but it wasn't a country town. So yeah, I can't say I experienced that. Ooh, that was nice. Hang on, let's get that again.
How about the ice cream van that used to go around the suburbs?
Oh, an ice cream van? Okay. So I didn't have an ice cream van at my place specifically, but my grandmother did, and we stayed over there a lot over the school holidays. So we only once or twice bought from the ice cream van, but if she knew we were coming early enough and she remembered, she would actually go to the ice cream van like a day or two before we came, and she would buy some ice cream from the ice cream van. So,
aww.
yeah, only a couple times, but it was still pretty awesome.
So, did you have like 5 TV shows on your TV back in the day then, or
5 TV shows?
I mean 5 channels?
As in only 5 channels?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I didn't have pay TV. Yeah, I
ABC,
didn't have pay TV.
10,
Everyone
yeah.
only had 5 channels unless you got pay TV. Yeah,
pay TV. Well,
absolutely.
that's what I was more or less
Nah.
asking. If you had free
I
day.
did not grow up with Nickelodeon or any of that. So when you would go on holiday, the few times that we went on holiday, because holidays were expensive, still are expensive, it was actually as much of a holiday to sit in the hotel room and watch SpongeBob
Yeah.
as it was to go out and actually do something on holiday. It got to the point where we got excited to just chill and watch SpongeBob. It was kind of like a thing. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna reveal a secret. It's not even a secret, but I'm gonna reveal in the second day after Noctia and I got married, right? So technically honeymoon, but also technically just one night in an ultra fancy hotel room. We allowed ourselves one night, right?
Yeah.
You better believe SpongeBob was on that fucking TV.
How to impress my wife.
SpongeBob all the way, baby.
That's fucking funny. But like things were so much simpler then as well. McDonald's actually used to be colorful. Now it's like a serious businessman.
Well, that's actually one of the more interesting market changes in fast food in quite some time. McDonald's has completely, so for those of you, I'm not sure if it's happened worldwide, but in Australia, McDonald's has completely rebranded itself from a purely fast food chain to an actual restaurant by having the McCafe brand take over the entire thing. So it's still McDonald's, but the McDonald's looks more like a McCafe than anything else. It's actually a really interesting. We talked about it a lot over when I did business marketing in university. McDonald's, yeah, actual genius, because the trend for like in the 90s was like the family fast food, get the food into the kids, keep them happy. Parents had 2 seconds to just sit there and go, why did we have like 20 kids? Because that was the thing at the time. But then nowadays, you got our generations all that have grown up, and we don't want to, like, we still want fast food, but we don't want to go to fast food and have families and kids running around and biting at our ankles.
No, that's like the worst thing now. We take our food to go.
Even like you who has children, one of the last things you probably want to do is go to a restaurant that is themed for children. Like But a McDonald's, a modern McDonald's with its McCafe style branding, it's more sort of more appealing atmosphere, and it just works so much better.
Hang on, are you saying that McDonald's is trying to grow up with us?
McDonald's has grown up. Yes, correct.
So when we get to like old people's age,
they might rebrand again. I don't know.
They will rebrand, realizing we can't eat as much, so they'll make us mushy food.
No, I think the cost of that rebrand, changing the menu, yeah, but the cost of the rebrand was like astronomical. It was huge. In fact, yeah. I'm pretty sure
still going.
Where I grew up, Tewantin had one of the first concept stores, because it was a touristy location and stuff like that. So, yeah. Donk sent me a link. What's this link?
Burgers through the tubes.
I will follow this link, but I will mute it quickly. Yeah, lucky Donk. I hit that pause button very quickly. Donk sent me a YouTube link to the sound of dial-up internet.
Oh, no, you need to play that.
I need to play. I have no idea how loud it's going to be. Hold on, let me...
Don't send it to me. I want to play it as well.
It's all right. I've muted my music. I'll play it, but hopefully it's not too... Let's see how loud this is. I don't remember that bit. I don't remember that bit at all. That end bit. The end bit?
I do.
I do not remember that bit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That dial up, yo. Far out. Depends on how well your computer actually connected. Yeah, I think I actually had a decent connection. Oh dear. Yeah, Denny, you're right. It was very exciting when someone had. See, the thing is though, if you went over to someone's place who had Nickelodeon, all you would want to do is watch Nickelodeon. But your friend is like, "But I always watch. This is boring. Why would I watch Nickelodeon? I want to play." And then you're like, "But oh my gosh, oh dear."
All right. I sent you a link of that song I was talking about as well.
Oh well,
It's also Dream Safe, just to let you know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is I have to.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's
It is Dream Safe. That was like the first thing I was like, is it? And it is. So. And you got the video clip makes it as well.
the video clip makes it. Okay, hold on. Hold your freaking horses. All right.
I'll let you plant your beans first.
No, I've already planted all the corn.
Oh, you
Excuse
corn.
me,
And what I'll do is I'll bring your stream up as well, and
Okay.
I'll stream it to mine.
Hold
So
on.
we got a live reaction of
Hang on, I'm gonna,
you
hold
guys
on.
are responding to it as well.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna. Okay, hang on. Let's do this the smart way.
I've thrown him through a loop.
Well, I don't react. This is like I never do react content. This is new. This is oh my god.
And I'm happy for you to.
Oh my
pause
god,
it.
I've got a Mandalorian ad. Hold on.
Hello.
Hold on. We gotta hang on, there we go. Now you can all see it, yeah? Okay, there we go.
All right.
Hold on. Is he Mandalorian? Okay. Alright. 1 out of 2. What is this? Voltaren? How do you know I've got back pain? What the hell, YouTube? What is this? What is this bullhickey? Oh, I can skip the ad. Okay. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright.
All right. Let's go.
song. So you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is complete 90s, I would say, right there. Except Digimon didn't make an appearance there, which I'm kind of upset about.
You know why? Because Digimon was apparently 89. No. Someone
No,
was
but
trying to tell me the other day.
The Tamagotchi Digimon though, like the actual, like I
Oh,
know he
yeah,
showed Tamagotchis, but like, where's my Tamagotchi Digimon?
he probably couldn't put into words or put into a genre where he could.
Probably, yeah, yeah. Double Dorky, but Barney loves you. Why don't you love him? Because he's the monster. I have an irrational.
You love
I have an
me.
irrational nightmare memory of Barney the dinosaur. For those of you who don't know, when I was a young child, like I don't even know if this happened. This probably didn't happen. I think I had a fever, and I had a fever nightmare, and I think we all know how fever nightmares go, right? How they just like they spook you more than usual, and even no matter how ridiculous they are. And I was like super young, and in my room you had like a window that was like a strip window on top of the wall, sort of thing. Does that make sense? But this window might never have existed. I don't know. I just know that this is a fever nightmare I had, and there was a curtain in front of that strip window, and a shadow walked across the window, like about the size of like a stuffed toy, right? Walked across behind the curtain, so it was just a shadow, and it looked like Barney. And ever since then, whenever I see Barney, I remember that fever nightmare, and it makes me uncomfortable, irrationally uncomfortable.
All right. So besides Barney, going through that clip, which were you like, holy shit, I totally forgot about that.
What was on that clip that I totally forgot about? The S. The S absolutely was music. The S was absolutely yeah. That's definitely 90s. What was that S anyway? Was it a clothing brand logo? What was it?
Yeah, I don't really know where it came from. All I know, you had to draw your 6 lines.
Yep,
and,
the 6
like
lines.
if you could do it,
if
you were
could
cool.
do it, you were the coolest. Absolutely, if you could do it. Hey, Lazban, how you doing?
Hey, Lazpan.
Wait, the original studio for the Blinky Bill is still around?
Oh,
That's so
hey,
cool.
hey, Blinky Bill.
Oh, Blinky Bill.
Miss Blinky.
Little Elvis.
Hey, my name's Little Elvis.
Oh yes. Oh, what that puppet? The show with the puppets that had the cat and the rat, and they were like they lived in the they live in the trash.
Rascals.
No, not Little Rascals. Feral TV. Thank you.
Feral TV.
Feral TV. The Ferals. I think there was like
wasn't
the two different
there
seasons.
one for Fox?
No,
There was
that
a Fox puppet, wasn't there?
oh
Ha ha ha!
yeah,
boom,
Basil.
boom.
Yeah, Basil
Brush.
Basil Brush. Basil Brush. That was more recent though. Basil Brush was definitely more recent. That was yeah, that's right. Basil Brush was like it was a puppet fox.
Yes.
And it was like the characters of the show knew they were characters of a show.
So
But they still acted as if they were living their life. It was actually kind of
Yeah.
genius. I'm gonna go watch a Basil Brush episode.
you can come watch us in Discord. Watch Puzzle Brush.
Oh dear. Alrighty, chat. So we might not have done a lot of cooking or a lot of anything in the game, but we've talked a lot of 90s shit. I'm gonna run on a 3-minute break, run some ads, get up and go grab some water. I will BRB. Not sure about all, but I will BRB.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Alrighty. See you all in a second.
Because there is a flu going around in our team, and we work in. It flew in my mouth! Oh my god! Get away from me! You silly little. Fuck. It literally flew in my mouth. Alright, let's see if the cat eats some lettuce. Okay! gonna change game. 1.
Oh, I just seen his face. Oh, that's a. Oh. Oh, it hurts. It hurts just vicariously. No, not the second
know-
bite. Oh.
You know, it's starting to grow on me.
No. No.
I'm under all the sorts of attack. There is a floating deer. Why is that deer floating? Why is that deer floating? Is it gone? Wait. The deer's gone? What the fuck? 2, 1.
It didn't want to go down. It didn't want to. He didn't want you biting it.
Okay. Now hear me out on this one.
Oh no, not again.
The Oreo works better.
I mean, of course it does.
The Oreo works better. Don't want it to. Wait, are we not affected by? We're not affected by the sandstorm because we're rock. Okay, we might actually get out with the Lily, with Bloomer. In fact, we are definitely getting out.
I've upgraded my smelting to a level.
We love upgraded smelting.
Smelting specialty level 7.
Hang on, let me see my stats. I got campfire cooking 7, advanced cooking 2, baking 6, cooking 6. Just Denny and Dong have brought a lot of info about 90s stuff into chat for
Yeah,
us.
definitely awesome. Bring it on.
Denny says about the S. The origin of the cool S is unclear. In 1973, John Nahr's famous photographs of graffiti in New York featured the symbol many times, identical to its modern form. John Michael Basquiat's artworks, I don't know that artists and names in general I'm not good with. Artworks occasionally had the symbol hidden somewhere. And in one titled Olive Oil from 1982, it is labeled as the classic S of graph, as in
Oh.
graffiti. So it might have been part of a clothing range in that they had the graffiti on their clothing, but it was apparently not a logo. It was just graffiti. Someone did it, which is
And it
genius.
went worldwide.
And it went worldwide. Look at that. And then you know the ferals, right? We're talking about the ferals, those puppets.
Yep.
Right? So Mixie, which is the cat,
Cat, yes. She went on and had her own show.
yeah, in particular was used as a host, introducing the shows on the ABC Kids programming block. As
Yep.
well, I think her name was changed to Mixie instead of Magdala or something like that.
Yeah, it was something.
As well as having her own show and website. Rattus and Modiglana, the cat, were featured on the ABC Schools Education Maths program, Numbers Count. Mixie, that hang on.
Wasn't there a dog?
Yeah, so hang on, it goes on. Mixie and Darren were mentioned in one scene. Also, Modiglana, again, that name is terrible, went on to feature as a co-host of the show Creatures Features.
Yes.
Darren, Mixie was the pink bunny. Oh, wait. Then why do I remember the cat went on to feature as a host. So the cat and the bunny got the most shows, right?
Yeah.
Darren the dog is the only one who has been forgotten and not really on any other shows or anything like that. So the dog was the one that was forgotten, never seen again.
Never seen again.
How terrible. He was your favorite. I haven't watched the show in ages.
I like Darren. He
I mean,
was alright.
I haven't watched a lot of shows in ages from that era, but what Radis, Modiglana, and Mixie also appeared in the 2022 edition of the ABC New Year's Eve Early Night Show,
Really?
which means the three
That's
famous
cool.
ones were shown again recently, but the dog was still left out. What? Wow.
Oh, I feel sorry for the
Wow.
dog. Hey Joe, how are you?
That's terrible. That is actually terrible. Oh my gosh. Wait, why
I'm
why
just
did
trying
it
to-
stop?
Think of
Missing fat.
other shows.
Need more melting fat.
Did you ever remember Blue Water High?
I actually didn't watch a lot of those real life shows. I wasn't really into it. I'm more of a fantasy man. I prefer my shows to be cartoony, fantasy, and, you know, outlandish.
I only like Blue Water High because I'm ending it there.
Because you're the age for it. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes, you were the age
yes.
for it. That's right. That's right.
Um,
Come on. I'm gonna
but-
open up
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to remember other like TV shows that we would have maybe watched. And which got to keep in mind, Aussie Defro was stuck on free TV, so
I was stuck on free TV. Aussie Defro was stuck on free TV. Like I was some kind of chump.
well, look, I was lucky in the thing of my grandparents had Foxtel.
Hey, if that was the luxury you got, then that was the luxury you got. Like growing up in the 90s, you didn't get a super amount of luxuries.
No,
I mean, growing up now,
but
you probably don't get a lot of. Growing up anyway, you probably don't get a lot of luxuries.
I don't know. I really have internet till I was like 9.
Yeah, but the internet wasn't really a major thing for, especially for children. Until early Flash games, specifically on
Line Rider?
Disney's. Well, okay, Line Rider, yeah, but like, did you ever like Disney had an entire games part on their website that was brilliant, just brilliant. Like the Lilo and Stitch game was like
Yeah.
19 what is it called, 1945, no, like a side scroller shoot shmup, right?
Yeah.
But like fully decked out in like
Decked out.
upgrades and shit. And oh my gosh, early internet games, Flash games, to
you know
this
what?
day,
We could add that to our night.
they don't run anymore though. The internet is evolved too far. A lot of those games are now unplayable, right?
Are they?
Yeah. Chat, can someone remind me? I'm pretty sure Flash is now unusable on the internet. I'm pretty sure a lot of that was destroyed. We've talked about Round the Twist before.
Around the. Have you ever?
Yeah, whenever we come back to the topic of the 90s, we end up going back to Round the Twist.
Yeah.
The topic of the 90s comes up a lot on Eco, actually.
Well, you know what? It could be because it's a lot of non-hectic times. Us gonna live, our days are numbered essentially, so we just we're reliving our memories.
Flash has been taken down, but Newgrounds has made an effort to make a bunch of those games still playable. Well, Newgrounds, yeah, okay, Newgrounds is a thing. Actually, you know what's really cool? Bionicle. I think we've talked about Bionicle, the Lego franchise Bionicle on stream before. Lego had a lot of online games through with the Bionicle brand as well, and a lot of those were really detailed. Had a lot of love and a lot of crafting was put into it. Yeah, Bionicle, not Barnacle. Sorry, Bionicle. I say the Bion very quickly. Bionicle, sorry. It's my Australianisms coming out. But they had a lot of games, and someone actually, before everything got taken down, someone actually managed to rip the source code, rebuild them, and has preserved it. And you can go and
Oh.
download those games, which is beautiful because I found that like a month ago, and that is like a huge smack in my childhood right there, which is great. Denny asked, "Did we watch Grizzly Tales? Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids?"
Grizzly Kids, yeah.
Ah,
That was pretty good.
they were like the
Um,
goosebumps of visual like horror, right? Because the Goosebumps isn't actually scary,
Nah.
but like they're kids scary, and Grizzly Tales was kind of kids scary as well.
Did you ever say who remembers being a sick kid? You're staying at home. You just watched Dr. Phil and Oprah, and then Ready Set Cook was on.
Okay, Dr. Phil and Oprah? No, I never watched Dr. Phil and Oprah. To this day, I've never watched Dr. Phil or Oprah. But Ready Set Cook, yes.
Oh, Cook. Oh, what did I say? Ready Set something else.
I think he said go, but I knew what you meant though.
Because you had What's in the Box.
Oh yeah,
What's in the
oh
box?
yeah, yeah.
In
What's
the
in the box? It was always disappointment, by the way, chat. I mean, what?
Because you never want to actually know what's in the box.
No, you don't.
There was something else, and then yeah, you just had that really crappy, like after school bell to lunchtime TV.
Yeah, that was a really weird time. Hey, for wait, Ship to Shore? I don't think I know Ship to Shore, Donk.
No, I don't think I know that one either.
You didn't really like, but had a really awesome opening track. Isn't that terrible when there's a show with a terrible, like you just don't like the show, but the theme song gets stuck in your head and you're just like, this is really catchy, but I just don't want to watch the show. For me, it was the Saddle Club. I didn't want to watch the Saddle Club, but the opening song, damn if it wasn't catchy.
Look.
Potatoes and Dragons, oh my gosh!
Oh, I remember Potatoes and Dragons!
Oh, Potatoes and Dragons!
I'm actually going to pull that up on YouTube right now.
So good. Oh, Potatoes and Dragons, so good. The Trapdoor. The Trapdoor? I don't think. Wait, the Trapdoor? I mean, I remember. Where are you, Orb? I got a Huckleberry Pie for you.
I'm near the car park. No, my furnace.
We have a car park? Oh, there we go. I just had to zoom in a bit. There you are.
A dragon, not a man. Hey ho, go eat the dragon, get the dragon. Get the fucking dragon.
Oh my god, I haven't actually.
I love it.
I haven't actually come in here before. This is actually amazing. What the hell? Is this a 3D printer? Oh, it's a stamping press. Okay. It's like, oh my gosh. This is all very complicated equipment here.
Yeah. Apparently, I've trained in it and I know the shit. I just don't
You
use it.
just don't know. Oh, there you are. Oh, I have. Hang on. Let me get you some huckle. Let's give you a couple huckleberries. We'll give you 5. There you go.
I'll be interested.
Oh,
to
I
see if
can't
like
drop
it.
here because it's not part of. Hang on. We're gonna go somewhere a bit more neutral.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on.
I
think- What if I? No, wait. Hang on. What if I put it in this icebox over here? Here we go.
Yeah, you put it.
There
in
we
the
go. There we go. Okay. All right. We can with my rent. Okay. I'm gonna put 10.
Oh, look at all that spoiled.
Yeah, that's my rent. I'm gonna put 10 in there. 5's for you. 5's for. Shit, I just put it on the ground. Okay. 5 of those are for you, Orb, and 5 are for Donk if Donk wants to come around and get them.
Yeah.
Um,
Do I like it though?
do you like it though?
Delicious.
I turned off my music and pumped the volume to max to hear that. Okay, now we're gonna listen to Donk. Put 5 down. Let Donk have some.
I'll just put
Oh,
more
Atomic
in for now.
Betty. That had a catchy bop, didn't it, Denny? Alright, where's okay, hang on. Alright, I pumped it up again. I heard that. I heard that, Donk. I heard that. Bleh. Well, you know what I say to you, sir? Eat the pie anyway, because that's what I've cooked. Oh my gosh. Hey, Nope Generator, how's the laser going? I don't know, actually. How is the laser going, Orb?
Does anyone remember Pinky and the Brain?
Pinky in the brain. Ba-da-ba-bum.
Bum-da-dum.
Sorry,
Um,
does that tell you if I remember
yeah.
Pinky in the brain? Wait, I actually recently. Okay, I was on TikTok the other night, and I saw a clip of a Pinky in the Brain episode where Brain explains how he became the Brain, like why he wants to take over the world, and it's so sad. He was put through a lab rat test, right, as a young rat, where there was the cheese and it was electrified, and he kept going. I think he kept going for the cheese and it kept being electrified, or something like that. And it's just trauma. That's all it is. He just got traumatized by this cheese or whatever it was, and he's just like, he vowed revenge. That's it. And then he asked Pinky what sort of test Pinky went through to become like him, because Pinky's, he's
different.
He's different. And Pinky was like, "What tests?" And Brain was like, "Oh, never mind then." But yeah, Brain was like actually traumatized, and it's actually sad. You're like, "Oh, now I kind of understand why he wants to take over the world." I mean, I don't know about you, but if someone put electrified cheese in front of me and I kept trying to get at it for about an hour, I'd be upset too.
See, that wouldn't work. You would have to put a coffee bean in front of you for you to keep going.
I tell you, see the thing.
I think
chocolate coated coffee bean, I'll be all over it.
Yeah, because if you put just cheese in front of you, you're eventually gonna stop. You put a coffee bean.
I do like my cheese. I do like a good piece of gorgonzola.
How about the Rin and Stimpy show?
Ren and Stimpy, that was a thing. They recently did a movie length episode as a comeback, like a reboot, like not a reboot. It was just we're back and here's an episode that was like a double length episode, and it was so tame. And wait, no, sorry, not Ren and Stimpy. No, it was Rocko's Modern Life. It was Rocko's Modern Life that did a double episode. That show was in a similar vein, but like more tame.
Yeah. Compared to that, it was a lot more tame. I've just brought up a list of 90s.
Of course you have.
Because I had to have a look. Are you afraid of the dark? That was a teenage drama fantasy.
Oh my god! Apparently, I love meat pies. I should make more meat pies.
Good old Beyblades.
I actually barely watched Beyblades. Dragon Booster, yes, Denny. Dragon Booster was so the beautiful shit. Isn't it annoying, right? All those wonderfully animated 3D shows, right? Dragon Booster, Iron Man, Armored Adventures, like all those sorts of shows. They always got like 2 seasons, and by the end of the second season, they were starting to ramp up, and then that was it. They were never finished. That is why I actually have a big problem with TV shows. I don't watch TV shows now because I'm sick and tired of watching a show, getting invested, and then having them cancel it for no, like, okay, the ratings are lower. That's fine. I get it. But like, why don't you set up your story to finish at the end of the season? If you know your ratings are slumping, finish the story. Like, just
so what I do now.
Oh.
And that's even with like the bigger stuff, the bigger shows. I wait to there's at least 4 or 5 seasons before I invest. Or if I know it's only going to be 3 seasons long, I know that's all I'm going to watch. So I will wait. But Babar, the elephant.
Babar the elephant. Oh my gosh.
You remember that?
I know, yeah.
The Elephant King?
I never, like, I watched like 1 episode. Yeah, I know. I think I was a little old for Babar.
And then there's Madeline.
Madeline was a show that like my dad just didn't understand why.
Yeah, I didn't understand it, and I was that age.
Like,
how about Beavis and Butthead?
I was not again, that was more of an adult cartoon show that I didn't really get in. Like that wasn't. Also, I don't think that was on normal TV. I don't recall even having access to it.
How about Pingu?
Pingu is like, Pingu is an immortal.
That is an S tier.
S tier. The Newt. You just can't get away from it. But yeah, I have a big problem. So that's why I actually enjoy anime so much, because 9 times out of 10 it's based on a manga, and then I check. I go, is the manga complete? And if it's complete, then I'm like, excellent. Okay, great. and then I'll watch the anime. And even though I know the anime might only have one season, I can then finish it with the manga and then look forward to seeing more deliciously animated episodes of fight scenes and stuff like that, right? Kind of like Bleach. I got into Bleach through the anime. The anime caught up with the manga, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to read the manga, and then when the episodes get animated, I'm like, I can look forward to these fights, and that's exactly what happened. So, like, same with, like, One Punch Man currently, and, like, Attack on Titan is one of the few that I haven't read the manga for because I'm keen for the ending, but I'm really not.
To be honest, I haven't finished season 1 of Attack of the Titan.
I mean, Attack on Titan is slow in its own way. And then the later seasons are very political. It's actually weird. Attack on Titan is one of the few political animes because it is a political anime. Don't tell me it's not. It's gruesome and there's war and stuff, but it's also very political.
I don't know. I think I watched 2 or 3 episodes, and I wasn't pulled towards it.
Well, I mean, it's not for everybody.
I love the concept of it though.
The concept is pretty cool. Denny says, Donkadai says that they enjoyed Carnival Row recently on Prime Video. I'll have to look it up. Denny says, it's the companies. They say, oh yeah, we'll give you like 3 seasons. And then if it doesn't do well, they'll cancel it midway, leaving the writers to decide to try and rush together an ending or keep it as is. That is what's happening to the Owl House currently. They canceled midway through the season 2, so they had to force the entire season down to 3 specials. Like, I get that they're like promised one thing and then they have to do another. I do get that. But then like they never okay. But let's just okay, so I know it's all to do with IP and companies and shit like that. I do understand that. You know, I've got a business degree, I understand all that works. But like if I was in that situation and I had any power over it, I would release the synopsis. Because it's kind of like a Half-Life 3 situation where we will never know how that story ends. Yeah. And even though that writer released like the retrofitted like synopsis that was terrible and didn't really read clearly because they were trying so hard to say it's not Half-Life, but it is. But like we'll never know how that story ended. But you can guarantee it was written somewhere like properly. You know? Oh, yeah, they'd absolutely get sued for it. 100%, Denny.
Properly in a vault somewhere.
Yeah. But it's just frustrating that as someone who's invested in that story will never, you never get it. You know, same with Dragon Booster, Iron Man Armored Adventure.
Dragon Booster.
They're like the two that stand out.
But what about the Angry Beavers?
Angry Beavers, that was again. That was
Nickelodeon. That went free to air.
It did.
When we're a bit older.
Yeah,
I think we would have been 12. I think when it came free to air.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. If it was a bit older, then I probably didn't get too into it. Pingu episodes were nightmarish. Some of them were a little nightmarish. Nope Generator. Not gonna lie, some of them were a little nightmarish.
Sailor Moon. Something I didn't watch, but really enjoyed the beginning of it.
Sailor Moon's so good, honestly. First season was shown a lot on Cheese TV and whatnot, I believe.
Yeah.
But the later seasons, the more Japanese, because like there was one that was like kind of westernized for the US audience, and that was brought across internationally. But then the ones that didn't get dubbed and they didn't get westernized, then those episodes I haven't watched because they're very anime. Very, very. And Noctia's watched them, and Noctia quite liked them. And I'm sure I would like them if I sat down and watched them. But like, I got my Sailor Moon fix when I was younger with the westernized version of it. So it's a different type of show. If you've never watched the dub, the one that is it 4Kids? Because One Piece also went through the same treatment. It's funny, like you look at One Piece episodes, the censorship in One Piece episodes with the 4Kids version. Oh my freaking gosh, they got like guns got turned into like sandwiches. So you see you see sailors running around pointing sandwiches at the pirate, and you just
I was like, what?
No, as a kid, I like never thought about it, but then you look at it and you're like, it's so obvious.
So I'm gonna out myself now, which is normal. Totally Spies.
I never watched Totally Spies.
It was on after Pokemon on Kids Cheese TV or whatever when it
Mm,
got its rebranding.
mm.
They were technically my first crush,
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
cartoon crush,
A lot of people,
So-
yeah.
and then Kim Possible was after that.
Kim Possible, yeah, Kim Possible makes sense, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bodyguards doing the finger guns to threaten Kaiba. Yes, 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 yes. I do remember that. I do
The
remember that.
finger guns.
The finger guns. Don't make me use this. Ah. Ah.
What else we got? We got Bob in here. We got Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, I wasn't a Lizzie McGuire type of guy.
Nah, neither was I. Looking down, Postman Pat.
Postman Pat.
The original Postman Pat
Postman
went
Pat and his
between the
black and
years
white
of
cat.
1981 all the way to the year 2014 before rebranding from its old version to the newer cartoon version. That's
Yeah,
a lot of years.
Yeah. Kind of like Thomas the Tank Engine. It's become cartoon rather than the claymation or toymation or whatever they were doing with it.
Yeah. Chip and Dale.
Nah, that wasn't something I watched. Cardcaptor Sakura. Oh my gosh, yeah. My dad. That was another show that my dad was like, Darcy, why are you watching that? And like my dad's. It's just a thing of like, you know, why are you watching that? You know, it's a girl show, but like, that's just how it was back in that time.
It was sort of like that thing back at the time. There's some really cool girl shows.
I think Noctia
and-
has a set of Clow cards actually. Somewhere. Baked vegetable. I need baked vegetables. Oh, donk. Here. There's. Hang on. I've got food in my inventory here. Hang on. Let me put these ingredients over here because these are ingredients for other food. I know you're not gonna like a lot of food, but there's cheese. There's that. There's meat pies. And there's fish and chips. So there's actually some food in there. There you go, donk.
Oh, what the heck have I accidentally?
Wait, where'd all my... okay, baked beet. I need these baked beets for research. I'm gonna make another like 20 of those.
So, with me looking for
Mm.
cartoons, right? Like just 90 cartoon shows.
Mm.
I've accidentally found someone who has made a website where it's got an old TV, and anyone with the old TVs, remember they used to be boxed, not these flat screens or anything.
Yeah.
You can click on what you want, like kids, dramas, movies, and it's like got thousands of it. And
my
you got a little remote, and you can turn the TV on. You can change the channel.
Oh my gosh, that's
and,
crazy.
Like it's actually coming up like cool. Like this is Boomerang in 1992.
no idea what that is.
Yeah, it's Nickelodeon or whatever it was. You know, The Simpsons and like old school Simpsons friggin' stuff. This is really cool website. I actually didn't think. Oh, that was He-Man,
I never watched He-Man. Not something I watched.
Garfield. Oh my lord.
Well, that's right. I need to make a little
All
more.
right, I better stop doing that and actually play the game.
No. It's been good. I'm sure chat's been enjoying. We've been doing some good nostalgia bantering. It's been good.
I
right, I got
seem to
another-
actually be stuck in the game. Help!
You seem to be stuck in the game. Corn fritters. That's right. Did I make corn fritters? I've never tried it before. If I get some more. Oh no! If I get some more fat. Shoot! Did I just told it to do things, didn't I?
Step Dev Pro Orbis Tuck.
Oh no! No!
I really hate that dwarf.
No! Please no! Please no!
I am actually seriously stuck, but no.
Where are you?
Get to the car park. I can't jump. I can't run.
And-
Can I whack? I can whack.
In the car park. Okay, wait, where?
No, you know that's not the car park's over here, mate. And then look to
You
your right.
say over here, and I just. Oh, the car park. Okay, I didn't realize. So you're stuck there. Hang on.
Yeah,
Or-
I am literally.
I have a pie here.
You're gonna eat the pie in front of me?
no, it's. I gotta.
Why is
I
there
gotta-
white
I-
stuff on your
I was
pie?
gonna get.
Oh, so it's your
Fuck,
finger.
I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. You ruined it. You ruined
Yeah,
the stream.
that-
You
yeah,
ruined it. Nah. Too far. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm going. I'm going back to my kitchen.
Your finger was going through the plate, which was making the white stuff on your pie.
Just- I'm going into my kitchen. Close the door.
There's nothing wrong with cream pie.
I'm set up lock authorization citizens.
I can't even access this thing that I'm stuck on. This is.
I think I just gave all
Wherever.
permission to open the door. Actually, hold on. Take him off.
I can't even get to the fucking door.
Take him off. No. No. Wait. Not uwu step orby. Also type /unstuck or that'll get you out. Not in chat, in game.
Yeah, I'm. It's not even letting me access that.
Press tab to. Can you not tab into?
Nope. Can't see, can't be, can't.
Huh.
I can't escape.
Wait, your game's actually broken?
Apparently so. Can I?
Huh.
But the thing is, I can whack this lodge thing and get stuff from it.
That is
Um,
odd. How did you?
And I can still do this. Yep.
How
I
did you
could
put
dig.
yourself there though? How did you? Like, what did you
I don't
do?
know. I think I stood here. Like,
Hmm.
I just put myself here real quick while I went to go look at other shit. And yeah, I
Is the
think that's
game
how that.
punishing you for alt tabbing for too long? Don't.
Yeah, can I do this? Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, I leveled up. My advanced
Level
cooking
up.
level up. Level up. Advanced cooking.
Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete don't work.
That doesn't make sense. Oh, what can I make now? I can make sushi. I can make crab roll.
Oh, hang on. I'm
I
moving
can
again.
just make a lot of sushi. Wait, let's make some
I'm
sushi.
now able to move.
Yay! Ba, 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 ba.
What year was that made?
What, OG Final Fantasy?
Yeah, like
Oh shit, can that like stop showing? OG Final Fantasy, that would be I don't know. Kelp. Or sea urchins. If I get some kelp, I can Alright. If I get some kelp, I can make sushi.
1987.
1987.
1987.
Surely I get kelp from the ocean. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go get some kelp. I'll see you guys later.
I'm gonna come for a walk. Where are you?
I'm gonna follow the bridge to Dutch's place, and then I'm just gonna dive into the ocean.
Oh, okay.
I'm eating some autumn stew while I go. I tell you, I kind of want to like. It's weird. I just started my Oblivion playthrough, right? And I want that to be a 100% playthrough. So that's like a long. That's like it's gonna be a long project, but I still like the idea of starting like a series of games that I haven't played a lot of, like Final Fantasy, or The Legend of Zelda, or can I has this crab? I cannot has crab. I would like to has crab. That's good. Or like Sonic or something like that. I would love to
Sonic
like
would be good.
and go through the entire franchise on
What you
stream.
need is like a retro Monday.
A retro.
Even though
Is
they're
it-
not so much retro, but
Mm,
that's what you could essentially name it.
yeah. Do I have any beans in that stew? There actually are beans in the stew.
Because
Lots
if you
of
think about it, most of those games are sort of retro though.
them. Oh yeah, a lot of them are the older ones. Yeah.
So you could call them.
Apparently the
retro.
PlayStation 2 is retro now, so yeah, a lot of them are
garbage. No, wasn't it the PlayStation 3 we were upset about?
retro. We're old. We're upset at a lot of things.
I hate this.
Also, I've just like gone to the ocean. I'm like, there are sea urchins. I was like, oh, urchins. How am I gonna find urchins for sushi? I'm like, there are sea urchins everywhere in this game. They just want them.
I got some jellyfish.
I don't think I can do anything with jellyfish yet.
You can't.
I don't know. I haven't looked yet. All I know is I can do sushi, and that's
What if we found SpongeBob? He'll make jellyfish jelly for us.
he would make jellyfish jelly for us. This is true. No, it's
No, I reckon you like need a retro Monday or something.
what I would love to do. Okay, this is like something I would love to do, and I mean anyone is free to do this because like it's the ideas are not original, but like I'd love to like do a long form style YouTube video that would like actually go for like an hour or two or something like that. Like I mean long form, right? And
Yeah.
that would be like it'd be like a once a month thing, and I'd have like a co-star on it, and we would play through or at least run through footage, or I would play and someone would watch footage of a game, of like an older game or something like that, and then like they can like chat about it and podcast style talk about it, or like it could be like that person's favorite game or something, or that streamer's favorite game. I think that would be really fun. I can just pick up crabs, or is that a
You know, I've been thinking similar things.
Hmm.
Probably yours is a little bit better worded and a little bit more presented better. But yeah, no, I actually kind of love that idea.
You need like time to do it though.
And do we have time?
no,
because we're old.
Not. 'Cause we work full time. That's right. Especially not right now.
Well, look at this fish.
That's a cool looking fish.
That is
It's a very
fish and
cool
a
looking
half.
fish. Oh, he's got an angry face. Hang on. Let's try and...
Oh, he looks like he's got a mustache
He
too.
does look like he's got a moustache. Yeah.
Maybe he's French.
Because like
Oui, oui.
my favorite YouTuber, I think it is a yellowfin tuna actually, Denny. My favorite YouTuber, or one of my favorite, Josh Strife Hayes. He does like it used to be more often, but because he does a lot of things now, it's a little bit more infrequent. But he does a long form worst MMO ever video. And it used to be in a joke that he's looking for the worst MMO ever, but now he just like he'll find an MMO RPG and it's just part of that series now, sort of thing. It doesn't have to be the worst. It's just part of it.
Yeah.
And like when I see those videos, I'm like, that is like an hour where I can just play my own game and I'm just gonna listen to him critique and talk about an MMORPG, and it's just such a wonderful time. And I know I don't really have the voice for it, but I love the idea of making a piece of content like that and knowing that there's someone just vibing in their chill leisure time listening to that. Like I know, like, yeah, there's these streams, but these streams are let's be real, chat. These streams are a little bit more high energy than like what I'm proposing as like a podcast style thing. And you and I have discussed this in the past, where it's more like a podcast is different. Our energy goes into maintaining a proper conversation and actually, having thought-inducing conversation.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whereas now I get distracted by sea urchins, crabs, and beans. So it's
But like,
Thank you, Last Pen.
if we were to watch some footage or something, and we're critiquing, not so much the person playing as such, it's the game itself, the mechanics and all that. It's a really cool concept.
I would love to like actually get and each of us play the game and maybe like either not play the game while doing the podcast, but play the game the week beforehand or something, right?
Yeah.
And then like I would capture someone would capture footage of it so they can be used in the video, and that can be, and then it's just like an hour of just talking about it. It doesn't have to be talking about a particular element of it, just talking about it, you know?
Let me write that down on a piece of paper.
You can write that down on a piece of paper.
I'm kind of getting invested in it, you bastard.
Yeah, we have a lot of ideas. Chat, we have a lot of ideas on these
Yeah.
streams. Like, remember the Skyrim Machinima style thing that we were talking about with Val,
that's
when
still
we're doing V Rising. Like, we have a lot of ideas, chat, and never like go, oh yeah, I'll wait for you to do that. Like, we have a lot of ideas, but you have to remember, like, we don't do this full time. None of the streamers we really know do this full time. And it's particularly like Orb and I, we both work, so just don't get too invested in our ideas. These are all like if we had infinite time ideas sort of thing, you know?
In saying that, me, myself, and I am trying to do more event streams this year.
Yeah.
Only because I think those really bring communities together and really get streamers together. At the moment, like, I can drop a hint that there is going to be an event coming on the 8th.
Sorry, did you just say there's going to be a vent in April?
Shit.
Oh, you said an event. Sorry. I could have sworn I heard Weatherstorm vent in April.
So something is happening.
Something sus is happening.
In the 8th of April, this event is definitely going to be involving the Fro.
And vents.
And vents. Hey, Chucky, thank you for the 45 months of subscription.
45 months. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of months.
Woof, indeed.
Woof. Excuse me.
But yes, the 8th of April. Please, if there's streamers that you watch regularly in the community that of the streamers or that we are friends with, make sure you are watching them around this time, because they're probably invited to the event.
There is. Yes, that's true. Okay, I've just set up a whole bunch of sushi.
I can't wait.
So
to
much
eat
sushi. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get some spiky rolls. It's sea urchin sushi. I can make so much sea urchin sushi. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, order that. I'm gonna cancel the rest of this rice because we've got the rice now. Let's go. Sushi.
Here, I want to give you this jellyfish.
I will take the jellyfish. I'm not sure what I can do with it. Adrian, hello. How you doing, buddy? What? Oh yeah.
Only accepts food.
Okay, so just
Go outside and put it on the ground.
yeah, go outside and put it on the ground. I'll pick it up. I'll wash it. Excellent. Probably
There you
needs
go.
to be processed in some way.
Probably.
Moon jellyfish. Do you know the company Grape Shot?
No.
It's a dev company managing Atlas, the pirate simulator game.
Oh, I
yeah.
did hear. Yeah.
Yeah, the name rings a bell. Atlas rings a bell, not Grape Shot, but yes, yeah.
I didn't mind Atlas as a game.
Kelp doesn't count. What about urchin? Does sea urchin count? Sea urchin. Okay, so these do not count. That's fine. Apparently, cotton does count as a food and can go in the silo, but that's okay. Grape Shot is an upgrade in Bloons Tower Defense 5 on the Buccaneer. It is. You know what, Adrian? I when it comes to the Buccaneer monkey, I'm partial to the. You do 2 levels of Grape Shot, so you get the flaming grapes, and then you go into the merchant monkey to get more money, but more bananas. That is yeah. So I like that. I always try to get a Buccaneer monkey out of my balloons.
Jesus.
You do Grape Shot into aircraft carrier? Oh, yeah. Okay, that works. Yeah. Each their own. Do you not play Bloons Tower Defense 5, Orb?
I played it when it was free, and then when it became not free, I stopped.
Excuse me, it's still free. What are you talking about? It's
What do you mean it's still free?
It's still free.
Where?
On-
Where?
In Android. What do you mean it's not free?
Let me grab my iPhone and go to the
On
App Store.
Android.
App Store. Balloon. Tower. Defense. Balloons TD battles? Is that it?
No, Bloons Tower Defense 5.
$4.99.
Wow. It is literally free on Android.
Or
Is
you
it
can get
not free?
Balloons
Wait, is it not
TD6.
free? No, it has to be free. Hang on, I need to check this. What the heck? I swear it was free.
Balloons TD Battles 2 is free. Balloon Monkey City is free.
Wait, am I thinking 5 or 6?
6 is $10.
Oh no, 6 is what I have.
Is it 6 plus?
6 plus?
Because
mean
there's one here that's Balloons TD 6 plus and it says free.
It's $10 now? Are you crazy?
Here's Pro just realizing what's going on. He was like, it's free. I'm like, no.
I did not pay for Bloons Tower Defense 6. What? When did it not? I swear I didn't buy it. I mean, yeah, what's 6 plus? What?
It looks like to be a free version. Just
I've
crappy version.
I have the full version though. Like I have no limitations on my version.
If Bro's having existential crisis.
I am
over this,
actually. What is this? I'm sorry.
Is this a better quality Minecraft?
I would say it's a different game. I mean, yeah, it's block-based building, but it's a different game. Completely. Like Minecraft is I mean, they're both sandboxes, but Minecraft is a very casual game in comparison to Eco. Eco is it's
Very
a
casual game, but you need to think.
I wouldn't say Eco is whatever you want it to be. It can become much more involved. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta sort of going back to Donkin Dice talking about Grape
go for
Shot.
it.
Sorry, because we got into balloons. So the dev company managing a game called Atlas, which is a pirate simulator game. A few weeks ago, they sent out a thank you letter to everyone as thanks for supporting. You mean the world to us. The throwaway letter of thanks things. Okay, so people were saying that their in-game VoIP wasn't working, and that they were looking into the problem. The issue is that the company cannot or will not renew the VoIP license for the game. And so to fix it, they removed voice chat from the Pirate Simulator game. And this has happened before the roleplay server comes online in under 2 weeks, which is the largest group of role-playing for a lot of games. Apparently, it's a group called Darkside.
Yeah.
We're talking 1,000+ people every season on a 12x12 server grid. And they decided that removing VoIP was the best decision for their game.
Well, is that shutting the game by the sounds of it?
Yeah, I cannot believe they don't want... There has to be... Wow. That is a... If you were to shoot yourself in the foot, that is absolutely how you do it.
Yeah. That's... Oh.
Holy heck.
That is a heck. Now, the laser ain't gonna happen. I've looked into it. I can't be qualified.
A license
by the time...
Wow. Okay. Sorry. Oh, yeah.
By the time I get all the materials and things I need, it ain't gonna happen.
Are you telling me... Wait, so you're in charge of laser?
Apparently I was.
You...
And I can't even get there in the time frame we've got. I would need at least another month and a half.
Of once a week playing.
Yeah.
Hey, Dutch, are you listening? I don't think he is. I know he's lurking. I know he's playing games. Although Donk does say, I'm not sitting on my butt doing nothing. So maybe Donk has a backup plan.
Because to be honest, I was sitting on my ass for a good hour and a half of the stream.
To be fair,
So I actually started looking into things.
I mean, the food box is filling up. I'm making food now.
You are providing, and I'm useless. Is there any way I can help you, Donk?
Oh shit, that's done. Oh, it doesn't have it. Collect. None of room. Oh shoot, this doesn't output? Heck, this doesn't output. Don't output there. Oh, it is full. Oh my god. Okay, that icebox is definitely full. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Let's move the ingredients and things. Infused oil can go there. That can go there. That can go there. Oh, there's the sushi! Ladies and gentlemen, we have sushi. Oh my god. Donk needs copper and steel in large amounts.
There's a flotation tank down at the power plant. In copper and steel. Oh. Back to mining I go.
I need to put this sea urchin somewhere.
We should make a road to the copper.
Okay, I'm gonna put that stuff there. Oh wait. Oh heck, hang on. Is that not going because it doesn't have access? Of course it wouldn't. Why would it have access to it? Do you have access to it? No. Input. There you go. Now you'll keep going, right? Yeah, it's going in. Okay. Alright, hang on. We got some sushi on the go. Love it. Okay, brilliant. Alright, that'll have to do. Okay. Orb.
Yeah.
You wanna try some sushi?
I will in a sec. I'm just down at the power plant.
Okay, hang on. What else have I got? I got Kelpie crab roll. I got a spiky roll. Actually, that one's the one I got 3. Hang on. I'm gonna wait for one more spiky roll. I'm gonna get some food going. Okay, look, we'll... No, swap. There we go. Quickly output one more. Oh. Wait, how long does it take to do one? How long does it take to do one spiky roll? 1 minute 26. Okay, there's gonna be one more then. All right. What was I? Yeah, because okay, so my next Saturday, I'm planning something a little special for next Saturday, so I might not be able to eco.
What are you planning?
Well, Teacher Mark's here, and I want to capitalize on that a little bit. So I would like to do a model making stream with Teacher Mark. So I don't want to. I would like to. Because I owe chat a Digimon model making stream. Because they fulfilled the Throne Vital Bracelet thing, incentive. So we have to do that. So I'm thinking I might. The only day I can really do it, because the forest is the forest.
And we can't.
We can't move the forest. So I might have to.
You can't move the D&D.
Can't move the D&D. And
So that gives you a Saturday or a Monday.
And Monday is not a good day to set up like a super stream. It's not a good idea. Where the heck is this spicy roll? Why?
So are you saying you want to bring it down?
I might have to pull down. There it is. I might have to pull down a not do eco next week. But we shall see. We might be able to sneak eco in on like a different day. Or at least I can play eco on a different day. Well, I see you blowing those fumes in the air.
What you're worried about is those fumes.
The fumes. Hang on. Come back here. I got sushi for you.
Yeah, I'm looking up copper levels, sorry.
I don't care about copper. I care about feeding you, which is the one thing everyone's been screaming at me to do. Okay, just try. Okay, this is just test, okay? Tester?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put that on the ground. I'm going to mute the music.
So this is called a spiky roll.
Can we move out of this this
place
building.
that doesn't make
this
it.
is- Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh wait, I'm gonna try it at the same time. Hold on. Oh, you're going.
Yeah, already. Oh, the animation of this is not great. Say so.
I liked it a little bit better. Okay, cool. There you go. That's the spiky roll. It doesn't look very spiky when you
No,
when you look at it here.
it looked like some mango chunks on it.
It does. Okay, are you still hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's cool because you can try one of these, which is this is a hosomaki, which is a simple sushi roll consisting of rice and fish. That other one was sea urchin, by the way.
Oh, I like the way this is played.
This one's presented nice. Yeah. All right, let's go. Okay. We both didn't
Ew.
like that one. Okay, that's fine. I've got
Ew.
another one. I've got another one here. Hold on. I got one more
What
for
does
us to try.
the flotation tank do, Donk? Because I went down there and I was confused.
Oh. You see how I'm holding this one?
Yeah, you just hold on it like not on a plate.
Yeah,
just in
this
your
one's
hand.
not on a plate. This one's a little bit more. This is the Kelpie crab roll. So this one's a little different. There you go. It's on the ground. Whoops. There you go. We can try this one together. Okay.
Hang on, let's bash our sushi first.
There we go. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, apparently I can't eat it. It says stomach is full, yet I still have room in my bar.
Incredible!
Oh, I'll have to let you know. I'm gonna order a lot of this shit. Good work, whoever scared him.
I had the audio maxed to hear the reaction of Orb's character to the sushi,
Yum.
and I got Phasmophobia Ghost Breath as I had my system audio on maxed, which also went through to the stream maxed. So I am terribly sorry to anyone on headphones that I just literally blew out your eardrums. Don't worry, it happened to me as well.
Well, it was delicious.
That was
yum.
That was. I'm terribly sorry for that. I legitimately that was just timing. It's okay, Adrian. There's no way you could have known. Double Dorky was asleep. It just woke him up. That's, you know what? I'm sorry. That was just a combination of timings right there. And we ended up having a time. There you go. My heart. Yeah, I don't know anyone else, but my heart is pounding. That was no. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. That was honestly, it's the most real reaction to a visceral reaction to a Phasmophobia Ghost Breath we've had in quite some time. So there you go. Well done. It was the shrill screams of a small child. You mean me, don't you? You mean me. Oh, I want to make more of the Kelpie crab roll. Incredible. That filled my entire stomach in one bite. Holy moly.
Well, mine wasn't that great.
Well, I don't care. For me, it's the next best thing since sliced bread. So,
Can you even make sliced bread?
no. I probably can, but I refuse to. Instead, I'm gonna make some corn fritters.
You're a corn fritter.
I am a corn fritter. Alright. Alright, I gotta quickly run off to the Little Fro's room. We're gonna run some ads as well on the channel to get rid of those pre-roll ads. Everyone, go grab some water, get out of your chairs, stretch, do all that good stuff. I'll see you all in a couple of minutes.
See ya.
Because there is a flu going around in our team, and we work in. It flew in my my mouth. All right, let's see if the cat eats some lettuce. Okay. I'm gonna change game. 1.
Oh, I just seen his face. Oh, that's a. Oh. Oh, it hurts. It hurts just vicariously. No, not
You-
the second
you know-
bite. Oh,
You know, it's starting to grow on me.
no. No.
I'm under all the sorts of attack. There is a floating deer. Why is that deer floating? Why is that deer floating? Is it gone? Wait. The deer's gone? What the fuck? 2, 1.
It didn't want to go down. It didn't want to. It didn't want you biting it.
Okay. Now hear me out on this one.
Oh no, not again.
The Oreo works better.
I mean, of course it does.
The Oreo works better. Don't want it to. Wait, are we not affected by? We're not affected by the sandstorm because we're rock. Okay, we might actually get out with the Lily, with Bloomer. In fact, we are definitely getting out. Because there is a flu going around in our team, and we work in. It flew in my mouth! Oh my god! Get away from me! You silly little. Fuck. It literally flew in my mouth. Alright, let's see if the cat eats some lettuce. Okay! I'm gonna change game. 1.
Oh, I just seen his face. Oh, that's a. Oh. Oh, it hurts. It hurts just vicariously. No, not
You-
the second
know-
bite. Oh,
You know, it's starting to grow on me.
no. No.
I'm under all the sorts of attack. There is a floating deer. Why is that deer floating? Why is that deer floating?
Alrighty, I am back.
Poor Knock. Yeah, poor Knock.
I don't know, she was fine. I just
Gotta
went,
go repair.
got some chocolate, and I'm like, alright, I'm good to go.
I ate some twisties.
Oh. You know, only the best food to give streamers energy to do what they need to do.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for clipping that last band. I appreciate it. Huge shout out to everyone who clips out there. You guys make creating extra content so much easier when we have time to do it.
We absolutely love it.
That's why the BRB
Now-
clips are a little old, because I just do not have the time to do it these days, unfortunately. Anywho, or you know, thinking again about like that that podcast idea, right? Which
Yeah, yeah,
again,
yeah.
like probably isn't original, but you know, no
Yeah,
one's gonna
yeah.
copyright that idea, right?
No one's gonna.
Exactly.
No.
Wait, did my fritters go? Did they go? So my question to you is then, wait, where the fuck? Hold on, hold that thought. Where the frick did my fritters go? I swear I told my fritters to do. Corn fritters. Yeah, where did you output? Hold on, I need to figure this out. Where did you output? What? Donk, did you come and take the fritters? I got the suit. I got the other sushi. Where?
I don't know if Tom did, but
You were corn fritters? Did you take them?
no, I didn't take them.
Wow, blame me. There are 2 people on this server. There are 2 people on this server. I asked you, and then I asked Orb. I just happened to ask you 4 people. Yeah, but like on right now. Gosh, I can make tacos. What the heck? No, but seriously, I swear I made. Wait, did they go into my inventory? No, where did they go? I don't trust this kitchen. This kitchen thing, the stove is weird. It sends things places and I don't understand. Where the heck did it go? Because all the cornmeal's gone. So where did it go? If the cornmeal has disappeared.
Does it age?
Oh, wait,
like-
no, I got it. I found them. Okay, I found the corn. Oh my god, that does not look appetizing in the slightest. Okay, I'm no longer going to turn up the volume anymore to check these. I'm just going to wait and listen to it myself. Okay. Oh, this is horrible. Or you can have these.
Yeah, so podcast idea.
Yeah, okay. So, then the question is, Orb, what is your favorite video game of all time?
Look, that's a hard one. That's really hard
Mm.
because there's so many other things that contribute into factors and stuff like that.
Nostalgia is fine. I don't mind if nostalgia like creeps in, but like
yeah,
favorite video game of all time. What's a game that if you could find it and play it, like it was just part of your library of games that you have access to, you could always maybe like once a year come back to it and play it again.
Oh,
I mean, and it does, I mean, if it's a multiplayer game, then it doesn't have to be like once, you know, you play it through once. Like, what's a game you could always go, you know what? Yeah, I could play a round of that. Or like, like for me, like that's an RPG I could always do, like, you know, once a year or something like that. Or like,
it's odd because, like, when you think about it, Minecraft is a game that I always get an itch to play.
but is it
and-
your
But
favorite?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite though, but it's just something I always
Give me
come
a-
back to.
Where did it go down there? Yeah.
Oh fuck, I fell. In saying that though, like
You-
Skyrim's another that
Okay.
I've always
Or
replay. Yeah.
I just need to distract you. You have blocked the road down here by, I don't know,
I realized my mistake.
but yeah, keep going, sorry.
Skyrim is something I always come back to as well. Once a year, it's just something I do. Same with Pokemon. Those are just games I just can't seem to not put down. But Gears of War,
OG Gears of War?
OG Gears of War, OG Gears of War 2. Those
Okay.
two games, I love the storyline. I love the concept. The type of shooting at the time was like Halo sort of thing. There wasn't very much cover-based shooters at the time with that sort of style of gameplay. So to me, it was brand new, it was fresh, and I loved it. Like,
Yeah, hang on. I'm fact checking that claim about cover-based shooters. I'm curious.
The-
I'm
it could be. I was at
I'm-
the time.
no,
but
that's what I'm thinking. I'm actually curious about it. Cover system. The modern based the modern cover based system, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. I've opened a Wikipedia article, so the info may be different. Lazban, I'll get to your query, your answer in a second. Modern based cover systems, 1999 to 2008.
Yep.
Winback, released by Koei for the Nintendo 64 in 1999, did not allow players to run and gun, but instead forced them to stop and shoot, with crates and corners providing cover for the player to pop out and fire their weapon. In 2000, Raven released Soldier of Fortune for the PC, which also featured its own lean and hide cover system, which gave multiplayer combat far more depth, using the corners of walls, boxes, and other assorted obstacles to take cover. Now, this isn't the cover-based system that's in Gears of War, though, because in Gears of War, it's a attached to cover system, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So, but I think we can see the evolution of this modern-based cover system. So, in 2001, Metal Gear Solid 2, Snake or Raiden are able to take cover behind walls, boxes, and crates and pop out and shoot at enemies, while the improved enemy AI allowed enemies to also take cover from the player character. So that, I would say, is your Gears of War style latch on cover. There were enemies would also, pop out and shoot at the player blindly or throw grenades to try and drive the player out of cover. The Getaway for the PS2 had a similar mechanic. Anyway, it keeps going, and then the most famous among the modern cover-based systems, however, was God of War. In 2006, not God of War, sorry, Gears of War. In 2006, it was a third-person cover-based shooter focused entirely on cover-based combat. While not the first to use a single button moving in and out of cover, it used the mechanic more effectively within the environments specifically designed with the cover system in mind. The cover system was considered revolutionary at the time and credited for the massive success of the game and its sequel, Gears of War 2. The cover system was inspired by Killswitch, whose lead designer was employed by Epic Games and involved in the development of Gears of War. In turn, Gears of War inspired a new wave of video games using third-person, single-button cover system. According to Stuart Lindsay, some games' cover systems are criticized because the cover system is credited as an afterthought, rather than the game being built around the feature. So there you go. So yes, your claim, which I feel like was just based on your own thoughts and your own feelings, is actually entirely true. While Gears of War 1 didn't create the modern-based cover system, I wouldn't even say it revolutionized, but it streamlined it, and it allowed, it essentially made it a system that could be used effectively in many different types of games, or many different games, sorry. And I think the comment at the end there was that many other games the cover-based system is an afterthought. Like, we have a third-person shooter, well, we add in cover. Whereas I'm sure in Gears of War, what they said is, we want cover to be part of the game, as in part of the design, part of the environment, and that's what makes it different.
And I think that's what I love about it. It just feels natural.
You know what else feels natural? You eating these corn fritters because you've been hard at work up here, toiling away, moving soil, cutting down trees. Enjoy some corn fritters, my friend.
Thank you. Let me just.
Yeah, they don't look great, but just I'm gonna listen hard now. I heard nothing.
Yuck.
Well, that's what you got. Enjoy. Because this sushi is for Donk. I need to find Donk and give him some sushi.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hmm.
Donk's actually this way. I'll take.
Oh, Donk's that way? Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. Oh my god, that wolf just... Holy shit, that wolf just killed this elk, which I've
You
stolen the
jumping in the
carcass of. Yeah, hang on. I just got to turn down the volume of the game because these cars are loud. Cool.
I got dwarves saying Stardew Valley,
I could see that.
Minecraft, and Witcher 3.
I've never gone back and I've attempted to replay Witcher 1 and I couldn't do it. I would like to attempt and go back and play Witcher 2 and Witcher 3.
So I struggle with going back to play the first two. I have gone back and played the last one, 3.
Yeah.
But I can't get any further than like a few hours in the game. I seem to go, yeah, I know how this works. I know how this ends,
Yeah.
and I just get bored.
All right, Donk, I have for you. I know it's not much, but it's more of a taste test. There is 5 spiky rolls. And then I also have this crab roll, kelpie crab roll. And then I have some huckleberry pies. And just for good measure, some beans. There we go. Okay.
What about you, Fro?
Before I answer, I'll go give Larzapan's answer.
Yep.
Larzapan says possibly the Tarzan game from 1999.
Yes, that was
That
a
was
good game.
as considered a very good platformer, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
But also probably WoW. However, they avoid it now for reasons that I understand. But yeah, I think a lot of people would say WoW, whether they play it now or not. Again, for reasons I understand. I'd say WoW is definitely a game that many people could always just drop in and play. I know if I was, open to playing more Activision Blizzard games, WoW is definitely a game I could probably just go and, just jump in and start, roll a new character and just pay for a month or two and just go for it. Absolutely. It's just a very streamlined MMORPG. Despite what some veterans would say about current expansions, it's a game you can just jump in and play. Yeah. But yeah, I understand why people don't want to put it as their favorite game these days. For me, it's actually funny. Like I say, Grundier is my favorite game of all time.
Yes.
In terms of it's a game that I will cherish for all time. Is it a game I can go back and play constantly? Not really, because it is a very long game. Even for a JRPG, it's a long game, and it's not really a game you can play a different way. It is literally the exact same game. You can't even go, I'm gonna
do this instead of that.
Yeah, you can't even go, I'm gonna equip my character with a different weapon. Like, at least with a lot of RPGs, you can sort of go, I'm gonna play a different way, or I know this is the best weapon in the game, but I'm going to try and beat the game with this weapon instead because it's really quirky or something like that, right?
Do it like a pistol run in Gears.
Yeah, you can change it up a bit and you can find another way to play the game. So, while Grundier is my favorite, is my most cherished game of all time, I'm not going to say it's a game I could always play. A game that I could probably play easily, once a year or something like that, is the Ninja Gaiden that was for original Xbox, or any of its iterations. I think the latest one is Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I think is the latest iteration of it because it's been re-released so many times. That game is one I could play. I could go, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to play today. I'm going to play Ninja Gaiden.
Yep. So that is my next choice after Gears.
Really? Did you? So you played original. Did you play like
I've played them all.
you've played them all, 2 and 3?
Yep, and the remakes.
You know, I've never actually finished 3. I've never finished it, which is
Why?
funny because it's so like it's not that it's different. It's just that I don't know. It's not as adventure-y as 1 and 2. 1 and 2 felt like an adventure. 3 was like a modern action game of like, now we want a set piece here, and now we're going to have a level here, so we can do this set piece, and now we're going to do a level here.
To me, it just felt rushed.
Oh, yeah,
unfinished.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What I loved about 1 and 2 is...
My daughter just scared the shit out of me.
You alright? She alright?
Yeah, she's alright. She literally just went, "Boo," in my ear. I was like, ah.
Oh, she consciously tried to spook you.
Yeah.
Nice. What I love about 1, Ninja Gaiden 1 was the first game that I played that had an interconnected adventure world, if that makes sense. So, in the second level of Ninja Gaiden Black, is what it's commonly known as, there's a portal in the Hayabusa village. Minor spoiler. There's a portal in the Hayabusa village, and when you click on it, it says, a collection of stones arranged in a ceremonial manner. Legends say that this could open portals to other worlds, and you can travel through it, right? Throwaway
Yeah.
line. It's out of the way. It's not even...
Yep.
Later in the game, you end up going through and activating these portals. And that was like, oh, okay. Like, that's like, okay, you put portals everywhere, which means you're still technically teleporting across the game world, but like, that was like the start of it, because then there was this central city, right? This city, and there were a whole bunch of like doors and like sewer like grates and stuff like that you would go. I think, okay, let me think about it. The first couple of levels were segmented away from where the rest of the game takes place, but there was the portal that took you back to the Hayabusa village, which then took you to the end game. But once you got to the city, right? In the city, you went into a church. You then go under the church into the catacombs. You then find a secret passage that takes you into a ancient temple under the catacombs, like the burial catacombs. Under them, and you find items that do nothing. A secret tunnel, if you will. Exactly, Denny. And then you flood the ancient temple and the catacombs accidentally, which then brings you back into the church, right? Because you flooded this whole underground system. But however, there was also a chamber that had an elevator that wasn't active, which you come back to again later, in those catacombs. You then go back into the church. You face your first major boss when you return to the church. And then because of that, that boss detonates and destroys the church. Because of that, the military locks down the city, which then forces you to go into the military complex. When you shut down the alert to open up the city again, you have to ride a train to get out. When you crash the train, the only way to get out of the immediate area of the explosion and fire is to go into the sewers. Those sewers connect into another secret tunnel, which leads back to the flooded catacombs, which then leads that elevator that wasn't active before for another reason is now active, which then takes you to an arena. This arena loops back around into the core city so that you can interact with a couple more NPCs. From there, you then travel through teleporters, and it eventually takes you to a tower that reverses gravity, and you actually go anyway. But then this tower still has a door that can then go back into the city, so you can still explore and find items. It's a Dark Souls style interconnected world that may not be branching paths, but the world is actually interconnected in one seamless line. And that, to me, in an action-adventure game, was brilliant. Whenever I would loop back in. Brilliant. Oh, heck.
Now, you mentioned Dark Souls.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I know I just talked a lot, but hold on, give me 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the amazing raid, Freemium Dude. Thank you. Jashikats, hello, how you doing? Freemium Dude, hello. Hope you're enjoying your Elden Ring. Simon, hello. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Kicks down door lightning raid. Oh my gosh. We're being raided with lightning. I love it. I love lightning. Lightning is my favorite element to use in video games if you give me elements to wield. 6-7. Hello. There's Freemium Dude there. Excellent. How you all doing, everyone? Welcome on in. Welcome to It's Yours as well. Heck. Love it. Welcome on in to our Cozy Eco stream. Hold on, I'll unmute myself. All right, Orb, you're back on.
Yeah, I'm back on. I'm on.
You're back on. Yes, sorry, we just got a raid, and I wanted to just quickly say hello before I didn't want to
segue.
Yeah. So welcome on in, everyone. It's myself and Wedderstorb on the other line, and we're just playing some Eco. We're not. We're kind of playing Eco, but we're also kind of just chatting about our favorite video games and whatnot. It's been a very chatty stream, so if you want a chill time where where I'm supposed to be making food apparently, and
yeah. But we were about to segue into Dark Souls. Actually,
you did say I mentioned Dark. I did mention Dark Souls. Yes.
So Dark Souls to me is such a interesting concept, right? For the simple fact that you've got so many different classes, so different metagames, like Oblivion, right?
So many ways to play. Yeah.
Many ways to play, but the storyline, how the world works, just the hardness of it. Like, I don't think has there been any other game that straight up went, "Hey, we hate you."
Well, okay. Well, let's have a look at like that sort of video game mentality's history. So for those of you who are unaware, I do technically have a video game design degree. Whether I've put it into practice or not is irrelevant, but I do technically have one. So in terms of like, yeah, the knowledge I'm spouting is mostly pulled from my ass, but does have a little bit of theory behind it. Freemium Dude does say that they were playing Dark Souls yesterday. New game +6. GG.
I just
on
gotta
that, mate.
quickly help Mrs. Orb.
Oh, you go do that, Orb. That's
You
all
talk,
good.
you talk.
I'll distract everyone. Distraction. No. Yeah, no, I love the Dark Souls franchise. I think it's fantastic. I love the Souls-like franchise in general. Like, doesn't matter whether it's a FromSoft game or not. Like, the two the Surge games. If anyone wants to play a sci-fi dark like Souls-like game, they're different, and I wouldn't say they're like perfect games, but they just be careful with the audio on that clip. That is a loud clip. Sorry, I shriek quite loudly. Just FYI, just be careful on that one. Yeah, it's really enjoyable, especially the Surge 2. I love the mechanic where you're able to essentially remove the limbs of your enemies to use those tech parts in particular to build your own arsenal, which is really, really cool. But yeah, Souls-like games. I feel like Souls-like games. I want to wait for Orb to come back because it's actually quite an intriguing part of the discussion. Here, let me distract you all with actual Eco gameplay. So if anyone out there hasn't seen Eco is like an environmental simulation game where the only threat to this server is a meteor. Now, the meteor cannot be seen right now, but there is a meteor hurtling towards the planet, and it will impact the... Oh, you're back. Welcome back. I was just explaining Eco while you were away. So this meteor will hit the planet. It's different according to the server. We play this once a week. We really should be playing it every day because it's quite a detailed game. But we've hesitantly planned for the meteor to hit on April 1st. It's going to be a big April Fool's joke to all the animals that live on this server and this planet. We're gonna let the meteor fall, and then we're gonna yell April Fools as the planet gets destroyed. However, we can build a giant laser to destroy the meteor or deflect it or whatever it's going to do. Now, the goal of the game is to try and do that while balancing your environmental impact. And if I open up the world layer and I click on pollution and we look at air pollution, you'll
Ozzy's done
see
a terrible time.
we're actually doing really well. There's no air pollution around at all.
That's because nothing's running.
That's because nothing's running. If we look at ground pollution, you'll see there is a bit of ground pollution where we've been doing a lot of industry. And then if you look at debris, you'll see that somebody has been cutting down a lot of trees and just leaving it all there as debris. I couldn't tell you who that is. Couldn't tell you at all who that is. And then if you look at how we've trampled, we've trampled a lot in this zone. So there's that. But yeah, it's really, really cool. It's all about crafting and figuring out how to craft the next item and stuff like that. And my focus, has been on cooking. So I've just been cooking to try and provide energy for everyone, and I am terrible at it. So that's why I talk a lot, because I'm terrible at what I'm meant to be doing. As Double Dorky says, we've been here for a whole time, and we're yet to see any eco gameplay. Because my gameplay is in these menus. Why is this actually stopped? It's missing boiled rice. Oh. Shoot. I would like more boiled rice. Okay, so Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay, I think So first of all, it's worth noting that let's say Demon Souls, right?
Demon Souls, yeah.
We were busy talking about 90s and 2000 nostalgia. This is true, Danny. Demon Souls was not the first Souls-like game. It wasn't even the first hard game. FromSoft has a history of creating games that were difficult towards the player quite early on in their lifespan. Is this done? My beans are not ripe enough to harvest yet. Let's go check on our corn, chat. Oh wait, no, we're gonna look for crabs. We're gonna go look for more crabs, chat. All right, let's go look for more crabs. But it harkens back to the vibe of video games back on the SNES, like early platformers and stuff like that, and how they were difficult, right? Now, games back then were difficult because they were originally supposed to be played on arcades, and the whole idea is that they wanted your money, right? So that and limitations on how what the games you could actually make meant for shorter playthroughs. But I feel like the design philosophy of making a game challenging and having the player overcome the challenge, it's not for all players, but it's a design philosophy that I think that harkens back to that time, right? Of difficult games. And a lot of gamers these days, or a lot of like your more mainstream video game players, are from that time period where they remember arcade machines or they remember the SNES, right?
Yeah, I'm agreeing, yeah.
You're nodding.
I was sort of nodding, and then I realized, hang on, I got to talk. You can't see me nod.
Feel free to interject as well. I know I've been...
So far, I'm not disagreeing, so...
Also, Orb's chat, feel free to tell Orb that I need to talk less and he needs to talk more. I do know I run away with these topics a lot.
Well, there's another topic after this.
Yeah.
Different game.
Different
but,
game.
Yeah.
We love more games. But yeah, so I feel like... What about Wolong? I've seen Glitchcraft playing a lot of it. It is on Game Pass, so I can pick it up whenever I want, Lazapan. I haven't decided on... My controller's being a little funky, which I'm not happy about because it's a pro controller and I paid a lot of money for it. But we'll see. We'll see if we get into that. That's purely the only reason why I haven't touched it yet. So Souls-like games, I feel they grab that nostalgia bullet of like, remember hard games? Remember hard games?
You couldn't save.
You couldn't save. You can pause the game. Remember that? Like, they have that part of it. And then there's, for players who truly enjoy a challenge, there's the overcoming the difficulty, the endorphin rush of killing that boss, That's something, absolutely. Oh, I can't. I need my bow and arrow. Damn it. I need to shoot the crabs underwater. Okay. Oh, wait, the crabs are just here on land. I think I still need to shoot them. Hold on. Yep, I need to shoot them. Okay. So, you've got a bit of nostalgia, right? Did
Yep.
That turtle just died. Oh. The turtle just died from looking at me. I'm not that ugly. Yeah, they have that little bit of nostalgia, and then it's the mystery, right? The world building of Dark Souls, or the Souls-like franchises, specifically from Soft Games, if we're talking Dark Souls specifically, is shrouded in mystery, and you need to discover. If you want lore, you need to look for it.
That's right.
Okay, I just watched a wolf. Sorry, I know there's so many distractions, but I just saw a wolf bite and kill a turkey, then phase out of existence.
So this is what we were talking earlier about podcasting.
We need to podcast.
How we wouldn't be so distracted in other things.
Yes.
We would have a topic, we'll stay to the
Yes.
topic in mind. So
And then you don't get distracted by turkeys being killed by wolves phasing in and out of existence. Yeah, so there's mystery, there's nostalgia, and then there's the endorphin rush that players get when beating difficult challenges, right? So you've got this perfect cocktail that really, really sort of drives home that this is a game for a certain type of player. And then what happens is gaming media picks up on the fact that this is not a game for everybody. And that's another discussion. Whether games should be catered to everybody or not, there's another discussion. I am personally for games catering to as many people as possible. However, that is a different discussion for another day. In terms of media picking up the game and going, wow, look at this. This is a game that not everyone's going to beat. And that's, good. That's going to write a really good article. So you have this perfect cocktail of a game for a certain type of player who are going to run with it. Then you've got a perfect sort of tagline for media, and that creates even further fervor and mystery for this game, which then spawns an entire genre essentially.
yeah,
So it's really just this perfect concoction of all these different elements. Now, I go back and play Dark Souls, and I'm about to make a lot of people really angry. But Dark Souls is not the best Souls-like game. It's clunky. It's slow. I personally would, if I'm looking at pure gameplay, I would so rather go and play Dark Souls 3 than Dark Souls 1. But I know that's
fair
me. However, I cannot deny that Demon Souls and Dark Souls specifically spawned an entire genre and have incredibly impacted the gaming market as a whole. To the point where a lot of games that would have just been generic action RPGs like Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden was hard, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't Dark Souls hard or Demon Souls hard. And that's the difference here. I came back from my bow and arrow. Anyway, sorry. That was. I'm not sure if I went further than what we needed to go there, but
but I love that. So another game that was brought up was Figment. Now I know Aussie Defro hasn't played Figment. I don't believe.
I've not. No.
So the concept of Figment was essentially you were. Actually, let's do this a better way.
Are you about to show something in your stream that I can't see?
Nope.
Oh, good.
All right.
Just while you're setting that up, Freemium Dude says, what I understand from Ninja Gaiden is that it's very hard in a way that's fun, like fast-paced and flashy. Yeah, it is. It really is. It's a flashy, fast-paced action RPG, or action game, really. Action hack and slash, I'd probably say. And, yeah, it's hard in that, like, if you take your finger off the trigger, you're gonna get beaten up. But, like, it's not like you make one mistake and you get hit by a boss and you're done. It's, you can get hit by a boss and then you can quickly, like, you can keep doing. It's a hack and slash as opposed to a Souls-like, in terms, rather than Souls-like combat, which I think has become the generalized term for it. Yeah, I love Ninja Gaiden. Definitely, if you're a fan of Souls-like games, play Ninja Gaiden, because I think it was like a precursor, but in a faster paced way. Anyway, sorry, Orb.
So the description of Figment is the game opens the game opens on Figment, whimsical, colorful world. Now the player is a dusty old man creature who is gets the scrapbook stolen by a nightmare, and it has to go on a journey to defeat several nightmares to get it back. So that's the opening storyline. But
What's the gameplay? What's
the gameplay is very it's like what's that game where you're the god in hell and you got to defeat
adventure puzzle is what Lazban's saying.
yeah, adventure puzzle. Yeah, there you go. It's an adventure puzzle game which has underlying deep and meaningful things about it. Each nightmare you defeat is something that actually metaphors. Yeah, there you go, metaphors. They're megaphors. These nightmares that you fight, and without trying to give the story away, you know those nightmares you defeat have an other effect on the outside world.
Right. So it's kind of like is it like a top-down-y sort of, not top-down, but like, okay, you know the game Bastion? Is it kind of like a bit of a, no? Hang on, give me a second. Give me a second. I'll look at it. I'll know. Hang on. Figment. I'll know in seconds after I look at a few images. I'll know exactly.
But Figment was very musical.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It is. Yeah. It's isometric. Yep. Combat puzzle. Okay. Yep. I know what we're talking about now.
Yeah. It's very musical. It's very basically it confronts trauma.
Okay. Yep.
It fights and explains trauma so well in a game that people would feel like on the outside, like us as players go, oh shit, you know, I've had those feelings. I understand that nightmare. It's a game that I thought, hey, it looks fun, whimsical, I'm just gonna play it, and ended up coming out of it going, holy shit, that was a lot deeper, a lot like meaningful.
Yeah.
And me, it's sort of like I don't read books by their covers anymore because I thought that was a game for kids.
That crap just phased out of existence. Yeah. Okay.
So, you know, it's games like that I play that isn't really, you know, I can't think of another game that I've played that is what I thought was very childish recently, but I don't know. I think games are now underlying a lot more heavier issues into them.
Yeah, narratively speaking, games absolutely have evolved to be able to show and display a story with a harder hitting narrative that can confront more topics. Absolutely. And as developers have grown up, because remember, like our generation when we were growing up, and like we're now, like we're just touching 30s now, right, guys? So we, like our parents, a lot of your emotions and a lot of your you know, a lot of bottling up was done, like with our parents, right? And then for us, it was kind of implied we would do the same. But now what we're seeing is when we're adults, we're going, no, it's acceptable to feel things and it's acceptable to talk about these things. And now that we as our generation is becoming the predominant video game developers or storytellers when it comes to like even movies and books, that sort of thought process is starting to come out in our storytelling, which is really, really interesting and creates a lot of really interesting sort of topics to cover.
Which, to be honest, Figment 2 has just come out.
Yes. Again, another game I saw Glitchcraft playing. Yes.
And like, I know there's a lot of games I recommend people playing. I do it to Aussie all the time. I got to play this, got to play that.
Mm-hmm.
But Figment is something I think everyone needs to play because it just brings an understanding to fears or concerns people's got and how they deal with it. I personally think nearly every gamer should play that game. Personally, like it's a game that I'm gonna probably tell my son to play
Yeah.
when he's a little bit older.
There you go. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Denny says, I thought Doki Doki Literature Club was just a visual novel. Yeah, we all know how that goes. And if you don't know how that goes, go play Doki Doki Literature Club. It's actually quite an experience.
I can't.
Or
remember
don't
who...
if you find confronting strong images and potential self-harm as something that would upset you, probably don't play it then. Just as a quick FYI.
I can't remember who forced me to play that game.
Chat did. It was just
But-
chat.
I know it was a few selective people in chat that really pushed for it, and all I've got 2 words is "fuck you." That's literally what I think.
Oh
That
my
game was
Oh
such
my
a fucking
gosh.
head fuck for me.
I mean,
like,
look, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw your chat banging for it, I was like, "Yeah, do it." So I think I'm gonna cop that fu on the chin. Well deserved.
Lazapan says, "I honestly second your sentiment." So
Yeah.
Aussie, when you got to play it,
Play what?
Figment.
Figment. I thought you were gonna say Doki Doki. I'm like, I know Doki Doki. Figment. Yeah, we can put it on the schedule. Right now. I'm currently trying to sort of close up these multiplayer things we got going. So like Eco, I'm loving because it's giving us these really nice vibey sort of streams to just chat in, which is really, really fun.
Yeah.
But I also want to wrap it up so I can progress onto some more single player stuff.
Yeah, I understand.
And we just started the Oblivion playthrough. But like, okay, this is my current like sort of goal for what I'm trying to do right now, because we have 4 streams a week, right?
Yeah.
So Friday is always Sons of the Forest right now.
No matter what.
Although I feel like we need to have a discussion about that in regards to like the optimization of the game, because I think 2 of us are having a great time and 2 of us are having a good time when the game runs well. So I think, or we need to have a chat about that. Then Saturdays, which is tonight, Eco will wrap up, and then soonish, and then we'll have another slot for some single player stuff, because I do want to do some single player stuff.
Yeah.
Sunday night is D&D, more multiplayer.
Yep.
And then Monday at the moment is Oblivion. So we're gonna bring back more single player just for a time being, because I love my multiplayer, but I feel I'm missing that single player time. We could definitely do Figment at some point during that. I think
You smash it out in like 2 streams.
it's not a long game from what I've heard,
No.
so it's definitely something I could do. So maybe we'll do it. We'll keep it in the on the list that someone has made for me somewhere, I'm sure. And oh wait, I made it in Discord, of course.
But that's the thing with streaming as well. There's honestly a thing with too much multiplayer, like especially when you're a variety gamer. It's hard to really have your say and do the things you want.
Yeah,
when you
exactly.
Also got to consider the next streamer or the next person you're playing with. Like, you're always going to have that little bit of someone bantering with you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then like you've got to find your opportunity points to then bring chat back into it. Because you're speaking of having your say, Orb. We have Kristen Nemo over here saying, I started playing the first Figment on stream, but then I got soft locked in a puzzle and gave up. Maybe I'll go back to it and create a new save file, see if I can avoid it and fix that issue.
Yeah.
Donkandai says, if I'm ever in a bad spot, my go-to game is Superliminal. And Superliminal is all about changing your perspective on things. So I completely understand why you'd go back to that one. That's really cool. Emrun is asking, why am I killing the Crab Rave? I'm killing the Crab Rave because I can make some really good sushi out of these crabs. And that's what I'm doing. One sushi roll filled my entire stomach up. So whether that's just bloating or I really liked it, we'll see.
It depends on how much she shits later.
Damn straight. Double Dorky says Aussie can't judge anyone for their game choice. By the way, you know, Cthulhu dating sim. Double Dorky showing me Sucker for Love in that DreadX collection was possibly one of the most beautiful moments that we have ever had on stream across the community. And then to hear that it got a full release with 2 additional Eldritch beings to date and playing through it, so good. Believe it or not, I tried to finish that game off camera and I couldn't do it because the final challenge is actually too hard. I couldn't actually do it. Yeah, too hard. There's a final challenge to unlock the final Eldritch being waifu, and I couldn't do it. But yeah, Sucker for Love, chat. If you're a fan of campy dating sims with the Eldritch spin on it, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Nothing. It's all just uwu. It's not like it's not hardcore. It's just uwu.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Just uwu. Uwu is cute.
Uwu is cute. That's right. But yeah, like I love my variety streams. I will never be able to like focus into a single game ever. And that's actually kind of why I'm like super glad that we are eventually moving D&D onto its own channel, because then it's not, I mean, it's not going to free up a slot because the Sunday stream will still happen just on another channel, but it won't be something that's like
a constant,
locked in thing on my stream, which I think would be good.
Yeah.
So,
and to be honest, I love that itself as well.
It's gonna be really good.
But like being a variety streamer, like it's difficult because you got people that will come for the game and leave for the game as well.
I mean, case in point, eco is not everyone's cup of tea.
No, and I hate to bring numbers into it, chat, but you know, we do get statistics after every stream. Yeah. And I personally don't see much growth, much viewership when it comes to eco.
But
because it's just not everyone's cup of tea.
Absolutely. But those of you who tune in, you're not, I don't think anyone, maybe 1 or 2, are tuning in for the eco content. Like 9 times out of 10, we're sitting in a menu that looks like this.
Yeah.
And unless you're really into, oh my gosh, he's got 4 minutes 51 on those sushi rolls. He could totally refine that better if he like put that station in its own separate room, and we got this module in here. And I get it. You can min-max it and really get into the nitty-gritty and love the game. Or, which I think what most people are here for, you want to be here to either chat with your friends in chat, or listen to Orb and I banter about shit, or listen to Donk and Dice get really upset at me when I go absolutely off my rocker when Orb's not here. Those are the 3 reasons why people tune in, I think.
But I just did realize the time.
It's 11:30.
Yeah.
We lost track of time.
We lost track of time. In our talks of talking about everything and anything, we've lost track of time.
Okay, hold on. No. I got, just hold on. I got it. Just stop. Okay. First things first. I've got crabs. I mean, I've got 7.
You should go get tested.
I've got crabs in my backpack. It's just crabs in my backpack. Okay.
I don't know how they spread there.
No,
but...
which means with the crabs in my backpack, I can make the amazing. Where is it? Wait. I'm a fool. It's not the Kelpie crab roll that I love. It's the Hosomaki. I didn't have to kill those crabs. Oh well, I've got them now, so I can cook. I'm gonna set up all this food so it's ready to go next time I play. So we can do this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do that. Okay, so that's all that going. Okay. All right, and then we can go over here. Look, chat, please. It's okay.
What is chat trying to do?
No, Denny's just going Denny's got not like this. Go on. Okay, we'll get some cheese going because we love cheese. And then we're gonna come over here. We get.
So I'm not gonna be naughty this time and raid away when
You-
I shouldn't.
Excellent. I'm gonna for that orb, I'm gonna set up some bread. Because why the heck not? There we go. 26 bread. Let's get some bread going. There we go. I'm gonna come over here, and then I need salads. Greenland salads. Okay, let's just make like 30 of those. Boom. Excellent. Oh look, Warhammer 40k Gladys is free on Epic at the moment. Okay, I will actually go get that like straight
Ooh.
after stream. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna do
can
that.
make enchiladas. What? Oh my god.
But yeah, thank you for everyone for joining us tonight. It's been great.
Can't make anything here. Oh crap. Oh. Okay, I can't make anything here, so I gotta go to bed because of chat. If you don't sleep in this game, you get less XP. You need to sleep. I'm gonna run up some stairs, eat some sushi while I'm running. Okay, there's a wolf somewhere in my house. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. EDUs, bed, sleep, boom. All right. And that will do that.
All right.
Beautiful.
So I'm looking at who to raid.
Mm.
So there is a person that I have in my chat quite often. But they never stream when I'm on because they're always sleeping. Muted Jono is playing Pokemon, but it's been fused to all the Pokemon Awupa fusioned.
Hang on. Sorry. So it's Pokemon, but they're all the Pokemon are fused with Wooper.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's go.